All right, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And know I'm yet to update the Facebook link, which I'm gonna do that right now. If I'll do it, die, your boy is gonna forget to do it. For real, I'm definitely not going to do that. So let me see if I can get the new URL link real quick. And if I'm about to put it updated in the description, so give me a minute. But we're gonna be talking about for people on Facebook who can't see what we talking about, we're gonna be talking about Errol Spence ordered a mandatory. I talked about this quite some time ago though. But talking about Errol Spence got a mandatory coming up, and the winner Errol Spence, Sean Porter. Most of us think it's gonna be Errol Spence regardless. Okay, so I don't think it's I don't think it'd be a shock to anybody if Errol Spence wouldn't that fight. I think it would be a shock. I think it would be a shock if Sean Porter won. I think that'd probably be one of the biggest upsets to close out this decade. The way they pumping up Errol Spence, and the way we looking at the fight. Hold on. I think I see the problem. I think the way we pumping up the fight. I think it could be. And I'm still updating the link. I should have had an update, so give me 1 second, y'all. On both ends, Facebook, and I'm gonna start doing streams on Twitch too. So give me a minute. Oh yes, updated. Cool. So the new Facebook link, it work on YouTube. All right. Let me just lock it into my clipboard real quick. If I don't, I'm going to forget. So unlock the old one so I won't use it no more. Unlock. It be gone. It's gone. So yeah, don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Help Blaze, at thehelpblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow Unboxing get you 18% off the 100% on natural products. The website, promo code description. Check that out, man. They definitely showing a lot of love. I done spilled water on my Nipsey shirt, man. First time I wore it. Shout out to Town Business, Sports and Entertainment, and you can catch him at Town Business All Media. He sent me the shirt, man. He was going to the store way before all this stuff happened with Nipsey Hussle. And if you want to hear a lot of more stuff, but especially about Nipsey, he got a lot of intel on Nipsey and stuff that was like TMZ just now breaking. He been saying about that. But it's happy birthday to the big OG Nipsey Hussle. It would have been his 34th birthday today, August 15th, 2019. So I wore the shirt. After this, it's probably going up in the frame. All right. The Von Bostic salute. Don Banks, what it do? I see you, Samuel S. I see you, John Black Johnny. You can change your name, nigga, but we know who you is. They can't erase who we was, Shep. They can't erase who we were, Shep. They can't erase who we were, Shep. Go home, Flip. Go home, Flip. But yeah, man, for everybody don't know, we talk about Errol Spence, Sean Porter, winner got a Mando next. Mauricio Sulaiman said it the same day I talked about Terrence Crawford when I said he refused to order Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. He's ordered, according to the article in Boxing, he's ordered Kovalev and Stevenson. It didn't work out. He's ordered some other fights before ordering a two-time unified champion, Lomachenko, to fight for a vacant belt. So he has a history of doing. He's just not going to do it for Terrence Crawford. It wouldn't surprise me, not one bit. Okay, the inconsistency of boxing. I got some more Andy Ruiz news too. And y'all gonna want to hear this. And also, I heard, and I'll update the description shortly. Robert Garcia said on his Instagram that Mikey and Danny is the fight they're looking at. They would like Lomachenko, but that's the fight they want next, and we should know something shortly about Mikey Garcia's future. So once again, Mikey Garcia spins Eddie Hearn. It sounds like, and him and Danny probably gonna have a pay-per-view. It kind of makes sense. It's the reason why Tevin and Tank had a Fox Showtime offer and not a Fox Showtime pay-per-view offer. That's the big I think that's a big telling point, because PBC is going to put on 6 pay-per-views this year. I said it from the very beginning. It's going to be a pay-per-view filled year for Premier Boxing Champions, and nobody everybody thought I was lying or bullshitting about it, but it's going to be a 6 It's going to be a 6 fucking pay-per-view type year for them, man. Um, yep, and I'll get to the Andy Ruiz thing, man. Quan, salute. Tell her Quan, say what's going on. Samuel S. Let me see who on Facebook, man. I don't want to leave them hanging. I'll listen to Noriega. What? 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 And when the motherfucking what's the man, I'm thinking. When the Neptunes first came out, I'm not saying they trash or they became trash. When they first came out, I was working with Mystical and Noriega after he split from Capone, whatever the fuck happened with that situation. That's a story for another day. I mean, the the Neptunes had some fucking heat. You know, they ain't no, I mean, I don't think for real production close to when him and Chad was doing their thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, his career took off commercially with I'm happy, you know what I'm saying, and all that shit. But when they first came out, they was doing shit for the street. They was doing shit for the street. Now they, for real commercial and shit. But that I was listening to that Clips album today, Lord Willing. Oh, that's a fucking classic, nigga. That's what you want to know what a classic album sound like. That's what a fucking classic album sound like. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. You know, basically, Mercy Superman. That's an interview out there. I did it about the Crawford video I did a week ago, where I said that WBC ain't gonna do Crawford the favors they did Lomachenko. Coolman said, "Man, what's going on?" So that's pretty much what it is. You know, he gonna have a mandatory. The number one contender for the WBC belt is Danny Garcia. I don't know how he became number one. You just lost. You lost. And you beat Adrian Granado, so now you number one. I just don't understand it. Number two, I think, is your Dennis Hughes. Is number two. And also, one of my subs, Will, he keeps saying that he got Errol got an IBF mandatory coming up too. So, you know, I don't know what's going on with IBF. I heard that guy, can't pronounce his name with a Q or with a K, he ain't fought his title eliminator yet. I keep hearing that. So I don't know. Will said he did. But yep, Danny is one. Your Dennis Hughes is two. Vargas is three. I don't know why Vargas get number three. Keith Thurman is four. And Lipinets is five. So at the end of the day, if Danny and Mikey is truly going to fight, it looks like it's going to be Danny and Mikey for the right to fight Pacquiao next year. And then Errol Spence is going to be ordered to fight your Dennis Hughes. So this is a great way. And y'all know I'm about to go in. Dr. Blick salute. I know I'm about to go in. We going in. I'm going in. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the rankings, man. It ain't about the rankings in these streets, man. It ain't about the rankings in these streets. Y'all want to know what's about? It's about not looking bad, not fighting Terrence Crawford. It's about not looking bad. You know, that's what it's about. They know Manny Pacquiao don't want to fight Errol Spence. Now, if Sean Porter win, he might fight Sean. I doubt it. This fight got to do a more pay-per-view than Pacquiao and Keith Thurman for Pacquiao to consider fighting both. Either. You know? So if it do 600,000, 700,000 pay-per-view, I think they can accommodate Pacquiao with a $30 million purse. They're like, all right, cool, we give him 30. You know what I'm saying? So we know him and Earl gonna be a big fight. You know what I'm saying? But this is a way not to make Errol Spence look bad. I don't care. People say, oh, you hating, you reaching, nigga. I'm telling fact. I called this shit. I put the video on the community tab. I probably did that video about a week or two ago. I don't even remember. I called it. I told you what they were going to do. Remember they had Andre Berto as one of the finalists for a title shot in the WBC rankings. It was Hughes, and then remember Keith Thurman. He can come say today in order to fight, the WBC winner. You know, he can make Keith Thurman and Errol Spence say, I want to exercise my rematch clause. Now, if Sean Porter win or whatever his champion says, if Sean Porter win, Keith Thurman jump out there and fight Sean. If Errol Spence winning, or if he barely beat Sean Porter and they don't do a rematch or WBC on live rematch, then Keith Thurman be like, okay, I think I can beat Errol Spence, but I just don't see him fight Errol Spence, and we all believe Errol Spence gonna stump a hole in Sean Porter back of his neck. Okay, so this is all about. They know Pacquiao. They're gonna bring Pacquiao to the fight on September 28th. He only going there because he asked to go there, and probably Floyd gonna be there. Okay, same thing in Dallas. He didn't come to Dallas to get set up in the ring and called out by Errol Spence. If he wanted to fight Errol Spence back in July, that fight should have already happened. Errol Spence got a belt. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Errol Spence got a belt. And Errol Spence, he would have got more clout for beating Errol Spence than Keith Thurman. He beat Errol Spence. Nigga, man, BoxRec would have ranked him the greatest GOAT of all time. Yeah, the GG. the GG GOAT. The G GOAT. The greatest GOAT of all time. You know what I'm saying? No, absolutely. This is part of the plan, because if they wanted to make Pacquiao Errol Spence and Ugas is actually the mandatory, or if Danny the mandatory, it don't matter. Al Heyman can pay them to step aside because he controls them. Right? This ain't the IBF. The WBC do step aside. All right, Danny, and Ugas, y'all step aside. We'll work something out for you to get the winner, Pacquiao Errol Spence, down the line. Okay, we'll work something out to make that happen. No. All of a sudden, his hands tied now. He controls Danny Garcia. He controls your Dennis Ugas, the 1-2 in the rankings. You know what I'm saying? He controls them. So why you can't make them step aside to make a unification bout happen with Manny Pacquiao? Now, with that being said, people got this imagination that a unification take precedent over a mandatory fight. That's not true. That's not true. It's at the discretion of the sanctioning belt body. That's the fact. It's all up to the sanctioning belt body to clear that. And I told you guys, they do not like to consolidate the belts. Why? Because the going rate drops when you get more than one belt. You get the IBF, I heard the going rate is 3%. I could be wrong, percent or two up or down. You get two belts, now it might drop to 1.5% or 2%. See, it's less money for the IBF. It's less money for the WBC once they consolidate their belts. It's less money, however you look at it. Now, they'll probably still get their sanctioning fees from the challenger 3%. Would you rather have 4.5% or you rather have 6% out of their purse? That's just the way the game works. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's all this politics. All the politics is about the money. All the politics is about the money. And that's what it boiled down to. It's about the money. That's why they don't want unified champions. That's why they don't want to undisputed. You put 4 belts together, now everybody getting 1 or 1.5%. You put 4 belts together instead of them getting their 3%. You think anybody want to pay 12% of their purse when they probably paying their promoter 30%, their manager 15%, they cut man 3 or 5%, they coach getting 10%. Nigga, by the time a Benavidez come home or by the time an Errol Spence come home, this motherfucker, he out of a $20 million purse, I'm just saying hypothetically, this motherfucker bring home like $5 million. You know what I'm saying? Neutral Natural, salute. Timmy and T, what's going on? I see you. Flamo24, what's going on? Dr. Blick, you know, vibes. Do anyone else see the Maypac 2 thing as a way to avoid Spence, Crawford, or Danny? I don't think that fight can happen. I heard it was supposed to happen, but I'm not sure. I don't think Pacquiao got to avoid nothing no more after beating Keith Thurman. Pacquiao ain't got to avoid nothing. His representation, I did the video. His representation said that they're looking to fight Danny and Mikey Garcia. That's what his representation said. They looking to fight Danny and Mikey Garcia. That's what his people said. His president or his new Michael Kahn, his MP promotion, he said that. He said, oh, Mikey and Danny Garcia are the ones we looking to fight next. All of a sudden now, it sounds like according to Robert Garcia on Instagram, and it's on Fight Hype as well, now that's the fight they want to do now. So now that Pacquiao fighting the line for Danny and Mikey, the winner going to get Pacquiao. And it was more to that than Mikey Garcia walking away from the table and using Eddie Hearn as leverage. He's doing the same thing Adrian Broner doing. The same thing Adrian Broner doing, crying. Oh, basically want to go sign with Golden Boy and fight Canelo and go to the zone and fight Golovkin, win a belt at 54 and retire and all that. And I mean, we are moving up. This is last fight at 54. I read in boxing scene. You know, he want to retire and I want to, do this and do that. Yeah. That mean that money versus Ivan Reddick ain't right. And when AB get to talking that retirement, oh, join the Oscar De La Hoya, let him fondle his Adam's apple and stuff. When he get to talking that mean that money ain't right. Mikey Garcia, all of a sudden he want to go to Eddie Hearn. People like, damn, who he gonna fight over to Eddie Hearn? Will Eddie Hearn gonna make a Lomachenko fight happen for him? No, they're using a leverage against Al Heyman or against whoever funding the fights to get more money. Now that they might sweeten the pot for Mikey, or now Danny might have conceded something else, maybe a rehydration clause, maybe a catch weight, maybe a few couple dollars, maybe location, or maybe just now that the Manny Pacquiao fight is rumored to be on the line, maybe they like, okay, Mikey like it's worth it. I can beat Danny Garcia. If I can't beat Danny Garcia, I don't need to be fighting no more. He's slow. He ain't Errol Spence. I can beat him. So now Danny and Mikey is gonna fight for the right to fight Manny Pacquiao. And now the overplay for the underplay lets Pacquiao go out his way and say, I fight Errol Spence. You think the WBC don't want a piece of Errol Spence versus Manny Pacquiao purse? That's a huge purse. They getting a sanction fee from Pacquiao too. They get a sanction fee from Errol Spence. That's a huge purse. You think they always trying to find a way to get involved? My bad, my back hurt, man. There we go. You think they always trying to find a way to create a belt to get in the fight? You think they wouldn't want to be part of that fight beginning of next year? They probably gonna bring in between both of them. Let's say both of them throw in 3%. That pot probably gonna be $50 million out of sanction fee. Come on, out of $30 million, let's just say it's $30 million on. That's what they taking out. They can come up with $9 million. If Pacquiao say I want to fight Errol Spence, Ruiz Suleiman say, oh fuck you, because he can wait. And now Heyman and them can pay him to sit aside and fight somebody else, easy fight, beat up on Berto or Miguel Cruz or some shit, then he can wait. But this is all the underplay for the overplay, or the overplay for the underplay. They can't fool me. They can fool the bald-headed hoes because they gonna go with the narrative. Oh, we gotta fight our mandatory. But this is the play. This is the way to play Errol Spence. Play him. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fight your mandatory, bro. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, now another fucking PBC thought, get a chance at retirement before Errol Spence. Remember, all these dudes been put before Errol Spence. Don't forget that. All these dudes been allowed to retire. Danny Garcia took almost a year off. Keith Thurman took a year off. Sean Porter got to run around like a duck. Berto out here saying they freezing him out and he got to pay his dues. Mayweather never wanted to give him a shot. Everybody that we naming that he fighting now, it already should have happened. Not named Pacquiao. Even Pacquiao should have happened in July. And maybe him and Sean should be happening now. Could still be happening now. All this shit is they pushing the deal. They playing this nigga, man. And people say I'm hating though. This is them playing him. And he gotta be questioning himself sitting at home. You killing yourself to make weight. You hitting the bag. You working hard. You 29 years old. And Danny Garcia gonna have a chance to retire. Or a guy that you just beat in Mikey Garcia. If he beat Danny Garcia, which I'm not sure he will. Don't really know. But if he come back and really fight Danny, and that's the way it go, and he beat Danny, and they make Mikey versus Manny Pacquiao, a guy that you just beat, how can you sit here and tell me I'm hating if this is the scenario? How can you sit here and tell me I'm hating if a dude he just smashed back in March, come back January, February, March, fight Pacquiao? Or how can you tell me a dude that's eluded him for the last 2 years, 18 months to 2 years, and Danny Garcia, he beat a guy that he just watched for 12 rounds, especially if he don't stop Mikey or if it's closer than what Errol Spence did, which is a huge chance it will be. And Danny barely beat Mikey or beat Mikey in less impressive fashion than Errol Spence. And Danny Garcia go ahead and get Manny Pacquiao. How do you say that? Mark, salute. How do you say I'm hating then? And he's sitting there and all of a sudden he's stuck with a mandatory and Yugas. That Al Heyman control. And the Yugas fight, it should have been happened. But Yugas jumped out the IBF to get into the WBC welterweight rankings. But I'm hating though. Errol Spence gonna act like it's cool because they're gonna throw him a couple more thousand, 100,000, maybe a couple million in this case, just to keep cool. They doing the same shit they did to Keith Thurman. They fucked Keith Thurman's career. They paid Keith Thurman all this money because other guys like Robert Guerrero didn't want to fight him. Floyd didn't want to fight him. Other guys didn't want to fight Keith Thurman. I remember vividly. I remember Keith Thurman debut versus Orlando Lore on HBO. It was supposed to be Madonna. He pulled out in the the 20th hour, and then he had to fight Orlando Lara. Then he fought like Jabik and Katana, and he had a great fight. My favorite Keith Thurman fight was with Diego Chavez. He had Zoto Curas, and they had to overcompensate other guys to finally fight him. Paulie wouldn't fight him. Floyd wouldn't fight him. They had to go to Italy and get Leonard Bundu. They did the same thing. And before you know it, Keith Thurman had the burning desire. But they paid, they satisfied they changed his mindset from like one time in the Grizzly Hungry Bear by, you know what, I don't even want to fight no more. For one, I got all the money I need. I'm happy. You know what? I'm a happy camper. I'm making $3.5 million fighting Leonard Bundu. I'm happy. You know what? They froze me out. So I'm going to freeze everybody up. Floyd did the same thing. Floyd sat there and watched, Prince Nazim say no. Morales and Barrera, Costa Zoo. For whatever reason, those fights didn't happen. Shane Mosley fight didn't happen for Floyd. So Floyd said, okay, since they don't want to let me in, since they don't want to let me shine in my young buck voice. Yeah, I can't remember the words to that song. I forgot, but the beat was hard. They don't want to let me shine to get mine. They don't want to let me to get mine. So you say, you know what? When Floyd got in a position of power, that's why I don't even be knocking the niggas sometimes. I'm like, this Floyd. But I'm like, I remember all them niggas starved him out, but they want to make it seem like everybody was willing to fight Floyd. Oh, I fight him now. I get a $10, $20, $30 million purse fight. Oh, I fight him now. No. They let Floyd Mayweather get on the nuts. So Floyd is just putting his revenge on the game that the game did to him. Only God gave him a helping hand was Gennaro Hernandez, and he paid for his funeral. Mark Pinkerton, salute. You know what I'm saying? So Keith Thurman the same way, like, man, fuck Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to sit here and pay my dues and fight meaningless fights when I felt that I was ready. I got all the money I could out the sport. You know what? I probably got the same amount of money I would have got fighting Errol Spence if this was back in the day. I'm satisfied. Y'all can call me a duck. Y'all call me a hoe. Y'all call me a thought. Whatever your adjectives y'all want to use to describe Keith Thurman, I got mine. But Errol Spence is going what I went through 2-3 years ago. He behind me. And the exact same thing, they beat the fight out of me with the politics of boxing. That's what they did to him. Bernardo, salute. They beat the fight out of him with politics. And also they beat the fight out of him with money. It sounds ignorant, but it's not. He got paid, and more money he got. Like, damn, I'm getting paid to do this and that. He wasn't hungry no more. They say they give you $3.5 to fight Leonard Bundu, right? And then they come back and say, oh, you only get $4.5 or $5 to fight, Sean Porter. Or you only get $5 to fight Errol Spence. Like, man, fuck that. I could pro up, get $3 and $5 to fight a motherfucker like Bundu. I'm good. I'm happy. Yeah, he lost to Oscar, didn't he? Stevie Forbes. They came up with the same gym. Mayweather came on him too. Yeah. Yup, that's what Vi. He said, I know you gonna let me shine and get mine. I know you gonna let me in with this. That CD was crack. Box 5 years, salute the money and wedding, tame, fight. Exactly. The patience, the politics, the way. They doing Errol Spence the same fucking way, bruh. The same. And how I know this, because I watched him do it to Keith one time. He ain't even Keith one time no more. That nigga just Keith Thurman now. And Errol Spence, guess what? They gonna do the same thing. Appreciate it, Tony Harrison. Salute. They gonna do the same thing to him, dog. Only reason I know this is because I watched it. I understood. I remember what boxing was like, in the 90s and shit. My grandmother got me watching sports in general. That's crazy. She passed away like 3 years now. But that's, like, you don't really understand who got you into sports, really, because usually it's your father, or usually it's your uncles, or one of your uncles was a fighter, or he was. My grandmother, my auntie, she has a home, in Detroit, West Grand Boulevard. It's down in the boulevard, right? And I went to school over there. That's crazy, like crazy shit over there, like a motherfucker, right? I done told them stories, but we were sitting there for home for like foster care for, mentally ill adults. And I remember the first fight, other than the Mike Tyson fights, my my family used to order. Remember, used to have the old gray Comcast boxes and it had the little black thing on it. Other than like Mike Tyson 10-second fights, like that was the first fight I vividly remember. Just like I can go back to and say, damn, I love boxing. And it happened to be where Mike Tyson bit the nigga Holyfield ear off and shit. You know what I'm saying? It happened to be, and he bit his ear off. But that's what started me in watching Piston games, and Pistons was on the downslide right around that time. It's kind of like right when the Grant era came. But yeah, my grandmother got me into sports, man. And other than that, I was into Michigan football, and a lot of those bring a lot of great memories. Especially fall sports, man. I was the only child in my household. And when I would go to my other grandmother's house, I was the only child, but she ain't had cable, but I used to watch all the football games back in the day used to be on like Fox and like CBS like they is now, ABC and shit like that. So yeah. But that's what it is, bro. You played darts? Hell yeah, I did. I was my grandmother was my other grandmother got me sports. She was a huge dart player. I had dart boards, digital dart boards. I had the soft dart boards, and then you flip it over. It had like the little labels on there. Yeah, I was to be the shit at darts. My grandmother, she had she bought me a darts. I don't know what happened to them. I was younger, but you carry the case and the darts, and you snap the little wing on the back of them. Yeah, I was into darts, dog, for real. I always had good aim. I always could shoot the basketball, and I always can shoot them fucking darts. Now, as far as playing golf, like I was teeing off with a pitching wedge for a long time, keep it that way. But yeah, my short game was straight better, and not putting, but my chipping and shit, and coming to sand wedge, and you had the Cleveland sand wedge. I had the Cleveland sand wedge. Man, I made my pops give me that bitch. That bitch was nice. Hitting that sand wedge was probably the best feeling, other than hitting an accurate driver and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? He said, that's crazy, Cornelius Lejeune. My grandmother was the first person I watched boxing match, Mildred Taylor and Terry Norris. Yeah, man, that shit crazy. The star of the show in this bitch. What up, Dream Chase? I see you. Cool, man. He said, what's up with a barbershop? Why does he, I'm not going to say that, ride certain fighters? Is PBC paying him or something? I don't know. That's his prerogative, man. At least you know what you get when you watch his channel. I don't knock him, though. I just be saying, like, he be tripping sometimes, but he cool. I text him, like, maybe a week ago. I fuck with Fred, dog. Because I don't always agree with the nigga. We don't agree at all. We went back and forth, but I don't take it to heart like some of these niggas do. Oh, my God. He said Earl hair was really, like gray. Like, niggas don't take it. I don't take it to heart. Like, nigga. Now if you disrespect me or you want some smoke, then like when we get in the same vicinity, all right, we'll keep that same energy then. You know what I'm saying? Like don't try to get personal with niggas. I don't get personal with niggas, man. I don't want to know your personal life if we ain't on that level. But like I said before, they gonna beat man down at Errol Spence, and it ain't gonna be with no fist. It could be with some fists. They gonna beat man down out of him. I'm telling you what they gonna do. The politics is gonna. I can already tell, man. The politics is gonna beat the shit out of him, man. Cause I watched them do it to Keith Thurman. Man. Keith Thurman the same way. He slowly went from one time to motherfucking Keith Thurman, and Errol Spence is gonna be the same thing. That Yuga shit is to overplay for the underplay. Oh, he got a mandatory. Pacquiao, they not gonna make Pacquiao fight Earl. They already said. See, you gotta just piece the information together. Sean Gibbons of MP Promotions, he's the promoter. He's the president of MP Promotions. Pacquiao, he said we want Danny and Mikey Garcia. Don't forget, Manny Pacquiao failed to put Errol Spence on that fucking list. He even put Sean Porter on there. He failed to put Errol Spence on that list. He not fighting him. He not fighting. They beating the hunger out of him. They beating the man down out of him. And that's what I've been trying to tell y'all. Eddie Hearn is a lot of things, and sometimes it's lies. That's what he telling him. And sometimes he be spitting some facts too, like everybody else. Nobody lies 100% of the time, and nobody tells the truth 100% of the time. They might exaggerate or whatever the situation may be. Right? But Eddie Hearn said, you know what? I try to talk to Errol Spence. He's just in the loop. They sweet pillow talking him, making him promises that they can't keep to him. And I'm paraphrasing. He said he's just too in the loop for us to even talk to him. And Errol Spence got to be questioning himself about that. He probably do be calling Al or Sam, whoever his contact is, like, yeah, man, come on, man, it's some bullshit. You know, you can tell when he said, I'm going to use Terrence Crawford as leverage to get the Pacquiao fight. He upset. He's upset. I already know, man. He can call me a lot of things, but I already fucking know. I know what he's going through because I watched Keith Thurman, the progression of hunger get out of Keith Thurman. If Crawford signed PVC, would he go through the same thing as Thurman and Spence? If Errol Spence truly wanted to fight him, and the networks, it's a lot. Even if Errol Spence truly wanted to fight him, and I believe at the heart of heart, like just his pride, if anything else, and Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford did cross the street, and you know, bitch, I'm here now. What's up, nigga? What's up, mark ass nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here now. He don't necessarily got to say it, but it's like, I'm here. I'm King PBC now. His pride, like, he'd take an ass whooping and go out on the shield before, you know, he backed down and run. He'll fight him. If it was up to Errol Spence, he'd probably be fighting Terrence Crawford now. You know what? But you know what? He's responsible for letting his team dominate his career. So you know what? When Terrence said, I don't think Errol ducking me. I say he is because he giving Al Heyman all that control. And if you remember when Bernard Hopkins stopped working with Al Heyman, what'd he say? And like I said before, people gonna say, you Al Heyman. I'm not an Al Heyman hater. If I had a son, if I had a daughter, or if I had, you know, nephews, nieces, or somebody asked me my opinion about what's best for my career, Al Heyman. Financially, you got to put the bacon on the table. But as fans and as media, it ain't financial. We make as much money as we do, or we get as much traffic, or we get as much satisfaction in the sport when the best fighting the best. When the best, I'm not asking every week for them to put the best fights on. I'm fine with a Jamal James doing his thing. I'm fine with, you know, a Charlo Kata every now and again. I'm fine with, you know, a Kanaki Chris Arreola fabulous fight. You know, you fine with those type of fights. You know what I'm saying? You fine with a Casino, I'm just calling that, versus Machado. You fine with a Jose and Hooker. You fine with Regis and Ivan Reddick. I'm not Ivan Reddick, but Relic. You fine with a Taylor and a Barashnik. You fine with those, but you want a De La Hoya and a Floyd type of fight. You want a Floyd and Canelo. You know, in today's terms, you want a Crawford and Spence at least twice a year. You want those two major events twice a year. You don't want to just be Canelo fighting maybe Danny Jacobs and no, you want to have those big fights here. You want a Jamel and a Tony Harrison. You know, you want a Jared Hurd and a J-Rock rematch. Yeah, but you want those two big pawns on the table. You want them two kings to square off at least once or twice a year. You want that colossal event where it gets your juices flowing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the game is missing because nobody working with each other. You know? But you see in the interview, you see what K Diddy interview saying, I just don't care what he's saying, bro. It's all like, everything is all for clout. Everything is to build the pay-per-view up. They can get me. They can get me when they got a big fight and they building up with fake propaganda. He said, yeah, you tripping. If it was up to Spence, he would not be fighting Bud. He would be fighting Pacquiao. Well, yeah, obviously, yes. But in my scenario, I said if Terrence Crawford, once again, you're not hearing me, I said if Terrence Crawford crossed the street and was like, bitch, I'm Mr. PBC, nigga. I run this shit. What up now, Mark? What's up, punk? I'm just saying he just, you know, he necessarily had to say those things verbatim. But he like, I'm here, nigga. Like, what's up now, Mark? What's good? You know, I'm King PBC. Errol Spence pride to be like, hey, man, I got to fight this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck the bullshit. I got to fight him. If he came to PBC making ruckus and making noise, like, hey, nigga, I'm here. I'm here, nigga. Like, what's up? What's up? All that you was talking, nigga, I crossed the Great Red Sea. I'm Moses. He came over there like with that swag, like that nigga, like, man, fuck Pacquiao. Like, nigga, what's up? Because I'm be the main nigga clowning that nigga. I'm gonna let you know right now. But he not. Like I said, what Bernard Hopkins said a year ago, it's one of the most underrated quotes of this decade. When they stopped, maybe it was early last decade, whatever the fuck it was. When he said these fighters need to take control of their own career, basically he was saying it from Al Heyman. And I feel it what he was saying now. I feel exactly what he was saying now. I feel it. Because Errol Spence is like, he like that nigga Yu-Gi-Oh! Grandpops. trapped inside the fucking what was the name? The dark side, whatever the fuck it was called. He trapped inside a card. He trapped inside. He can't do shit. You know what I'm saying? He can't. Man, you gotta just listen to what he's saying. Oh, I'm gonna tell them let me fight Crawford next. They don't give me Pacquiao, so they gotta give me Pacquiao. Listen what he's saying. If Terrence Crawford Angel brought that WBO over to PBC, nigga, they'd be recognizing it. They'll be recognizing it. Yeah, alright. My blue face voice. Yeah, they'll be recognizing it real fast. Oh, everything is cool to WBO. You know, he said Bernard said they need to take everybody with Al Heyman is what he's saying, Bernard. He said everybody needs to take control of their own career. And Keith Thurman, I'm telling you, Errol Spence is training to be Keith Thurman. He gonna get all this financial wealth out of boxing, but he, you know, it's sad. I just see it coming, and I hope it's not detrimental to his career the way it was to Keith Thurman. See, you know, you can get the fight beat out of you. You know what I'm saying? Or you also can get the, you know, physically. Or the politics can beat the fight out of you too. But niggas don't want to hear me. You know, niggas don't want to hear me. I've been saying it. They not treating Errol Spence fair. Everybody else about to get their retirement payment. Broner got his. They holding Broner payment from Pacquiao. Keith Thurman got his. And if Danny Garcia get past Mikey, and I'll talk about that in a second, and he get his, Al Heyman took care of all of his guys that was before Errol Spence. He took care of them. And in a way, he took care of Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? Sean Porter gonna get paid. Like it or not, Sean Porter gonna get paid. Sean Porter was never supposed to be on pay-per-view. So he taking care of Sean Porter by fighting Errol Spence and let him get on. Sean Porter then fought everybody. Danny, Errol. Don't let Sean Porter win. They like Errol Spence gonna have to get back to the back of the bus. Him and Keith Thurman gonna be on the back of in the front of the short bus with helmets on. So in a way, Sean Porter winning regardless. If you look at it, Sean Porter was never supposed to be here on pay-per-view. He can get 7, 8, maybe 10 million. Hey, did he know how to invest that? I'm pretty sure they got real estate. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they smart. You know, they go to Randall Cunningham Church and Laws. I'm pretty sure they cool peoples, you know, as far as they financials. So it don't even matter for them. They like, shit, you know, we about to get like 10 million or whatever we gonna get. We wasn't supposed to be here. We won 2 world titles. Like, people really underestimating the position that Sean Porter in. Sean Porter is in a win-win situation. If Sean Porter get embarrassed and just get ran out the ring, that was expected to happen. But guess what? He getting paid. He said, you know, in sports says, don't stop saying dumb. Thurman doesn't have a heart, Spence has. Therefore, see, that's somebody that don't watch boxing. They didn't watch boxing. Because everything Errol Spence been doing the last 2 years, Keith Thurman already did it. See, he don't watch boxing. It's nothing that you can tell to a nigga like that. He started watching boxing yesterday. Because if somebody would have said 2, 3 years ago, 4 years, no, probably 4 or 5 years ago, when Keith Thurman was running up on Paulie, when he was about to open his PBC Golden Boy career versus Marcos Maidana. That was gonna be his first fight with Al Heyman on HBO. Don't duck me, son. Don't duck me, son. He had that same energy. Everything Errol Spence did Keith Thurman had already done. Him and Paulie going back. He was talking shit about Amir Khan. Oh, Floyd don't want these hands. Floyd don't want this. Pacquiao, even 5, 6 years ago, he was saying that. 5, 6 years ago, he was saying that. All this shit. He was better shit talking than Errol Spence. Don't duck me, son. Don't duck me, son. Don't duck me, son. Him and Paulie going at it. He said, people forget about Broner. He said, if I knocked on Adrian Broner door, he wouldn't answer. Remember all of that? What Broner do? He said right next to him at the press conference. He didn't answer the door. He didn't answer the door. So, nobody would have questioned Keith Thurman's heart 5, 6, 7 years ago when he was coming up, however long it was. When nobody questioned Keith Thurman, everybody else, probably Errol Spence fan, was a Keith Thurman fan. Because he brought that energy to the field. He brought that energy. He was Errol Spence before Errol Spence. I don't even argue with niggas no more. I don't even argue. See, folks, salute. He was doing all this shit Errol Spence was doing. They're doing the same thing. Hiding opponents from Errol Spence like they did from Keith Thurman, but paying him just to be quiet. All right, man. You know what? He go a couple extra $100,000. They did the same thing to Peter Quillen. Same thing to Peter Quillen. Paid him to drop belts. Pay him. Fuck this career up, nigga. Fuck this whole entire career. He probably got beat up anyway. He said Mayweather, Pacquiao, Bradley, Conor, Broner all duck Keith Thurman. Did they duck him or was it not in the plans? Huh? Did they duck him or was they not willing to put money on Keith Thurman back then? That's what you got to ask. And now Keith Thurman getting Pacquiao fight, right? Keith Thurman getting the world treatment of PBC. It's just, all right, we know we played you. We know we hold you for years. This is the Don. This is the Don to repay my debt. All that bullshit we put you through 4, 5, 6 years ago. All that we didn't feed you Paulie. We didn't give you Broner. We didn't give you the fights. We couldn't get you the Pacquiao fight when he was with Top Rank. Here you go. This is your retirement gift, or this is your gift of the rebirth of your career. This is what you've been working for the damn decade. Here go Pacquiao finally. Here you go. You know, you retiring, here goes your Rolly. All I want is a Rolly. This is Rolly. You know, this is that big old retirement package. This their pension, you know. This is the gift from the Don to Keith Thurman. And that's what it, Pacquiao. So they put a red ribbon on top of his career. Like, bam, here you go. Whatever you go did, we made sure you got that fight. Did not tell you. I told you. I told you I got you, Keith. Errol Spence, same thing. People don't look the nigga 30. The nigga 30. Not that nigga about to be dirty at 30 soon. 30. January, I think 30. 30. 30. That motherfucker he just not getting his first unification bout. Hey, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. I think Wilder got a sponsorship with Everlast. So do I know Andre Ward does for a fact. Or used to. Landry Jones is the XFL's first signing. I ain't a bad start, I guess. Why you put me on timeout for speaking? Oh, timeout, nigga. I'm about to delete you. You done came back. I don't even know what the fuck that was. He just snitched on himself. I ain't put you on timeout. He said the Milwaukee's best was pushing hard for Thurman. Yep. And then Mook Cage, fake fan, whack fight fan, bald head fan TV, who was an imposter, who don't know shit about boxing. I'm gonna forever say that. You don't like it, you can eat a fat dick in my Snoop Dogg voice. You know, he changed his mind. Like, come on, man, Milwaukee's best. I'm gonna send you 5 cases from Dallas, Texas, Milwaukee best. They gonna arrive to you ice cold in this Dallas trio cooler. They gonna arrive ice cold for you. I'm gonna have them sent in that ice that the water boy father got the water in the thing for. They forever gonna be cold. Just come on over to Errol Spenceism. He said, oh no, Errol Spence fan. Everything Keith Thurman said doesn't apply to me anymore. He said, yeah, you the first Milwaukee nigga that's trill out there. Yeah, you gonna make Milwaukee trill. You gonna make that trill shit popular in Milwaukee, nigga. Yeah, you right. I do what you tell me to do. Oh man. Yes, I'm gonna eat a sandwich in a Milwaukee best. And when you run out, I'm gonna send you some more. He said all of them was going hard for Thurman the same way they do for Spence. That stand shit weird. Yeah, I used to like Keith Thurman. I still got a soft spot for the nigga, but it's over with. He said, "Return the slab or suffer my curse." This nigga battle rifle stupid, dog. Bro started watching boxing when Pacquiao and Floyd fought. You ain't lying. Hey, look, it was a ton of channels that ended when Pacquiao and Floyd started. It was a ton that ended, but it was a ton that began when Pacquiao and Pacquiao and Floyd. And when Earl came up, you seen niggas you ain't even never seen boxing before. Like, damn, where this channel come from? Like, damn, where this nigga come? Niggas act like they got a voice or some shit. Nigga, I don't respect you niggas, dog. I'm respect niggas like niggas I don't even like T Street before I respect you. I'm respect Hackman, EJ Boxing, and a ton of niggas that was on YouTube before you. Motherfuckers be reading off cue cards and shit, man. He said when Arkansas Black said when Bud fight a top welterweight, we can put him top welterweight. What is you talking about? What does it matter? When Floyd went to walk, when Floyd fought at 54 versus Oscar De La Hoya, was niggas saying, before Floyd fought Oscar De La Hoya, he got to fight another top 54 pounder. No, the nigga was the universally recognized as the best fighter on the planet, the best. Oh, you know what? You think John Ruiz was like, Roy Jones want to move up to heavyweight? Oh, he got to prove himself. He got to go beat Evander. He got to beat a Klitschko. You know, he got to. That's just some duck shit, nigga. If we talking about proving yourself, what the fuck Errol Spence done? What he done? What he done ain't been done in boxing before. Plenty of niggas got one belt. He got one more title defense than Terrence Crawford. Sean Porter been beat a couple times, so he can't be the first. The only thing he can do is be the first to stop Sean Porter. That's it. You talking about Terrence Bud Crawford, 6 world championship titles, 6 world champion titles, 6 titles. He unified 140. Like it or not, it's damn near impossible to do. He was the lineal at lightweight. They gave him the ring belt for that. He's a lineal at 140. Gave him the belt for that. And he beat Jeff Horn after he came off beating Pacquiao ass. So, come on. And before I kick you out of here. He gone. He may go off the. He gone. Player disconnected from Madden. He gone. He gone. It's all gone, Arkansas Black. I'm over the side for Arkansas Black. He gone. He just gone. He said, I have cancer. I'm dying. Pray for me, CJ. You got cancer, bro. Prove it. Hit me up on Instagram. And get you some alkaline water, bro. People wasn't saying Floyd got to beat a Corey Spinks. You ain't never lied, bro. And I still say Corey Spinks beat Jermaine Taylor. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I couldn't stand Jermaine Taylor after he beat Bernard Hopkins twice. That was my guy. He said Errol Spence the only fighter to age 13 years and 4. Going off of what he said in 2015, he was 15 years old. You ain't lying. Like Nick Canelo, like, damn. You think like Canelo like 50 years old? Nigga only like 29. AB too. Jermaine was overrated like a man. I ain't gonna man. Jermaine after the Bernard Hopkins fight, he had to go pop some whiskey or something. That motherfucker had to go get him a 5 o'clock. That nigga just fell off the rockers after that. Sad story though. Sad story. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is when it come down to Earl. Thomas Moreland salute. Man, I took away a nigga wrench, man. Thomas Moreland be up in here, man. There you go, nigga, from the boss. I got you, nigga. I thought I been gave you a wrench. This shit crazy, man. But yeah, long story short, man. This Errol Spence mandatory shit WBC talking about. If you ain't listening to shit else to this video, and whatever time point we at, just bark it down, you know, and y'all can screen record it, y'all can record it, or tell a nigga to come back and watch this point of the video. Watch this point of the video. Basically, and this is a small clip of however long we've been talking right now. Small clip. This is a way for Pacquiao to avoid fighting Errol Spence because they know they can't make him fight Errol. He don't want to fight him. By ordering probably Yugas, or if Danny don't fight Mikey as a mandatory, and keep Errol Spence safe from fighting Terrence Crawford. Errol Spence gonna get paid just to sit here and go with the narrative. They gonna throw him some extra money. They gonna stuff the bag. I watched him do it with Keith Thurman. Them WBC saying, "Oh, we got mandatory." See, look here. If Al Heyman wanted to make it happen, Danny Garcia ranked number 1 for the WBC. He gonna fight Mikey though. From what Robert said, it sounds like they might fight Mikey. And the winner of Mikey and Danny gonna fight for Pacquiao. If my educated guess is right, then Yugas is number 2. He controls Yugas. He can pay Yugas to step aside and allow Errol Spence fight Terrence Crawford, or he can pay Yugas to step aside and allow the Manny Pacquiao fight to happen. But it wouldn't even. It'd never come to that, because the WBC would be like, oh, Pacquiao can hold our belt. Oh yeah, for sure. That Yugas would just sit the pine. But it's all about saving face for Errol Spence not fighting Terrence Crawford, and that's what it's about, man. So, the Danny and Mikey, I ain't gonna cook on this. I'll cook on this for a second. Oh yeah, for sure. To Hubby 2K fan, yeah. Happy birthday to Big Nip, man, for sure, man. Town Business sent me the shirt, bro. See, it's my nigga, man. I was gonna send him a Bud shirt, but I got my Bud 3X shirt, and that bitch was a baby tee. I'm not complaining. If anybody from Terrence Bud Crawford team is watching, which I know they be watching my shit, like, dude, like, tell the nigga get bigger shirt. I ain't send it back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't write a complaint letter. I ain't say shit. I ain't say y'all fucked my dress up and then it must have went back and y'all fixed it again. I ain't got no complaints. All I'm just asking is Bud Crawford, y'all get bigger 3XTs, man. Get bigger T's all together. The 2X probably came up here like a halter top, bro. I just didn't even attempt to put that bitch on. It's going in the frame. So if anybody listening from Crawford team, like, nigga, we need like nigga 3X, like big nigga 3Xs. You feel me? that baby shit y'all niggas sent. I wasn't mad. I'm just go ahead and frame that bitch. I got Earl sent me a shirt. My boy Greg sent me a shirt from the Earl and Mikey fight. Earl shit 3X. It's tall T and shit. It fit good. Nigga stomach ain't poking out and shit. Earl whooping his ass on the t-shirt game. You know what I'm saying? But the design was good. The design was good. But shout out to Tom, man. He said, you 320. I ain't no 325, nigga. Not even close to that shit. You crazy. That motherfucker, that bitch wouldn't fit a nigga that's like, that bitch wouldn't fit a nigga that's like 200 pounds. I guarantee you. Any nigga that's 200 pounds, if you 5 foot or 6 foot, nigga, I'm 6'2". If you 5'5", 5'8", 200 pounds, that shirt ain't gonna fit you. You got to be at least like, a welterweight to wear that bitch. No, a welterweight, nigga. Like, come weigh in 147 to fit that bitch. 5'6" welterweight, nigga. For real. Oh, this a 2. Yep, 2X. It's a 2. I just say, I know shirts run small, and if it ran big with a 3X, I'd be like, you know what? I just dry it. Wet it a little bit, dry it, it'll shrink down to cool. You know what I'm saying? Or eventually it'll shrink. But, man, like I said, I ain't the only nigga. Them niggas from Omaha say the same thing. Like, man, I thought I was the only one. I thought and they said a 3X on it's a sweet ass shirt too. It's a dog ass shirt. It's good material and shit. It ain't that bullshit like cotton. Like, it's like a dog shirt. You just go in the frame. This going in the frame after today. What is you talking about, bruh? Y'all niggas, I'm gonna have to get me some new wrenches out. Y'all letting these lame niggas come up in here, man. CJ top rank worth over 300 million. If I'm Bud, I'm going in on top rank under Manning to get one of those. But Manny not with them no more. I just know top rank gonna change though. I can't speak up on what's going on at top rank. But he said that's a kid section shirt. Maybe it is. I looked. Maybe I did get out the T. I ain't the only nigga that had the problem. But I ain't know kid shirts came in 3Xs though. I thought it was like for the babies like T's and then like small. I don't know. The fuck am I talking about? But I'm just but I was about to say something. It was a question somebody had. Warren Mac Jr. said Earl about to lose, hit that strap. I don't think so. Uh, like I said before, I think Sean is a good fighter. If Errol Spence stops Sean, he my fighter of the year. Unless Deontay Wilder like knock Luis Ortiz into like the 50th row, or Andy Ruiz if Andy Ruiz knock out AJ again, I got to give it to Ruiz. But if Ruiz lose or he go to decision with AJ, if he go to decision, I probably still give it to Ruiz. I probably would. But if Ruiz lose or don't fight AJ this year and it get pushed back, I got Errol Spence. If he knock out Sean, is my fighter of the year. Oh, Jamel Charlo, Jamel, I don't know. I got an interesting insight today. I thought it was about Jamel. It wasn't. I mean Jamal. It wasn't. So, you know, I feel that Ruiz and AJ rematch is not. It's definitely going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. I'll get to that point, but Danny and Mikey, I heard is that's Robert Garcia. I'll drop it in the chat. I'm gonna drop it in the chat. I'm gonna drop it in the chat. Hold on. I think this is the link. I could be wrong, but it's on Fight Happy. This is the wrong link. For some reason, they let me link shit in. There we go. And Robert Garcia did a live. It's about the 2 minute 50 mark on that video. I dropped in. If it's that, it's Robert Garcia live on Instagram, and he said this the fight they want next is Danny Garcia. We should know some things. He also dropped Lomachenko, which is not gonna happen no time soon. So he said the fight they want next is Mikey and Danny Garcia, and we should know something in the next couple weeks. So I think that's gonna be PBC's 6th pay-per-view of the year. I've been telling y'all they had 6 pay-per-views. I kind of figured something was funny when they made a Tevin Gervonta offer for a regular Fox Showtime, and they made that for regular. So I knew that they had a different pay per view in mind. So you're gonna have to end the year off Spence and Porter, September 28th. That will make 4 pay per views because you go Broner, Pacquiao, Earl, Mikey, Pac, Thurman, Spence, Porter, Wilder, Ortiz, November 3rd, 23rd. That's going to be a movable date. And then sometime after that, or maybe between that or after that, then you're going to have Mikey and Danny Garcia. So they're going to do 6 pay-per-views this year, all for what, $70, $85. So, and Jason, what's going on? So, yep. It's not even going to come to Danny and Ugis, I don't think. So, between Danny and Mikey, I'm interested. I'm definitely interested in that fight. And this could be do or die for Mikey Garcia. Him being Mexican, maybe he had a few more lives. He feel like he can go down to 140. It's kind of playing out because if Mikey lose, he lose. You know what I'm saying? Then Regis and all them unify. He come back next year, get a vacant belt at 140 or something. So it's an interesting fight. They really adding they really exploiting our pockets, or they trying to, because you say whatever 70 for Pacquiao Broner, 75, 70 for Mikey Earl, 70, 80 for Pacquiao Thurman. Then you say another 70, 75, 65 for Sean Errol. Then you ask us to pay another 70, 75 for Deontay and Luis Ortiz, and then you ask us again in the Christmas shopping period, in November, December, to pay another $70, $80 for Sean and Danny. I mean, Danny and Mikey Garcia. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough to ask anybody to do that. I don't care, who you is. You balling like shit, man. Like, that's tough. I just don't understand the thinking. Now, had they consolidated some of these fights and put them on one card, then yeah, but it is what it is. No, Tank ain't gonna be on pay per view. That offer from Tevin was regular Fox or Showtime, so I think Mikey and Danny pushed him off of that spot. So Tank gonna do another regular card. It's gonna be versus Gamboa probably. Royal Farms again. Yep. Yep. Tevin not gonna be on pay per view. If Danny and Mikey happen, then no. And I'll talk a little bit about Tevin, man. But I'm not gonna get too deep on it right now. But Mikey Danny, it's a nice little fight. Mikey coming off a loss, taking on Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia had lost to Sean. He beat up Granado, said he got a new strength and conditioning coach. He started getting massages and he switched it up. And if anybody that train or work out, it's good to switch things up. You know what I'm saying? It's good to flip your workout if you do, legs, chest, back, arms. Sometimes it's good to flip it and go arms and go in reverse. It's always good to switch up exercises. Once your body, you keep doing the same thing for so long, you're not switching up how you're working out, especially if you're not working out smarter as you get older. That shit that happened to Danny Garcia happened to anybody. So you have to change up the way you work out for Danny, especially with the inactivity. And Danny Garcia was looking lethargic. He looked terrible versus Sean Porter. No energy. It seemed like the openness was there. He couldn't take advantage for it. And I'm not making excuses for him, but versus Granados, he looked more flush in the skin. He looked more lively. He looked more crisp. And obviously that can be the opponent. But if that's reading into something, him getting a new strength and conditioning coach and training smarter and training different, I think Mikey going to be in trouble. Because Mikey didn't look good carrying the weight versus Errol. But it's another fight for Mikey at the division. Danny is heavy-handed. But, it's a good fight. Mikey probably think he's faster. I think I'm a little better than Danny here or there. But one thing we do know, Danny is one of the bigger punchers in the division. He got a tremendous left hook. He's slow as fuck, but he got a tremendous left hook. And he got a tremendous straight right hand. May it be a counter pull or straight right. Danny Garcia right hand has almost reached legendary status, like his no look left hook. So he said that's a wasted fight. Which one? Mikey and Errol? Mikey and Danny? I don't think it's a wasted fight. I think it's actually a solid fight. Not for $80. But the winner gonna get Pacquiao. That's what was said. I mean, that's what's kind of was kind of pushed pointed on. He said Danny didn't look good versus Robert Guerrero. Yeah, he said that strength and conditioning was the problem. He switched the coach, and we'll see. Floyd Mayweather said he lost to Robert Guerrero. Best right hand in boxing, Deontay. Yeah, no doubt. Deontay. Hell yeah. Deontay Wilder. Best. Fast. Chris. May not be technically the greatest, but that motherfucker can knock out a fucking boar. Yeah. Floyd Mayweather had a good right hand. Bernard had a good lead right hand. Yeah, Bernard and Mayweather. Bernard and Mayweather. Oh, man. Those right hands, Bernard Hopkins was a jewel, man. I'm so mad that he got that rap for being a raccoon, man. Because I like the guy as a fighter. Well, Nuiwa, yeah, he up there. Yeah, for sure. That bitch hit you with anything, you going to sleep. The fuck you talking about? I wouldn't fight that nigga in the streets. I'll get a gun. Danny added Briscoe and his team to the squad. That's why he looked awesome against Granados. And what he said. He said he got a new PT, personal trainer. He said, I start getting massages. I think Tom had the interview, matter of fact. How do you think Virgil Ortiz do at 140? He need to take his time. Ain't no fucking rush. He got a few things to learn, but he gonna be an animal. B-Hop was a great fighter, but he really sucked for working with Oscar. You ain't lying, bro. Like, it made me, my heart sunk to my stomach for that shit, bro. Him and Shane. I never looked at Shane as no real brother. You know what I'm saying? Like my nigga, me and Shane to go. I just looked at Shane as a goofball. I'm sorry, bro. I just looked at Shane as a cornball. Bernard Hopkins being from Philly, and I never let a white boy whoop me, and I thought like Bernard was the, you know what I'm saying? But when you talk to Bernard, he's still engaging. I just hate that shit. But a lot of motherfuckers corporate, A lot of dudes corporate. I didn't even know DC was fighting Stipe too. Is that in Anaheim? Because Dana White was giving out tickets yesterday. First person in UFC little facilities in Anaheim got 2 free tickets. I'm mad that the UFC don't come to Detroit or around like the Midwest area. Everybody do the same shit. California, Vegas, And then Al Heyman enabled the UFC to fight in New York. Nate Diaz fighting again. I heard he. Who the fuck he fighting? I can't remember if he is. I think something like that. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I ain't know Cormier. I ain't know he beat the shit out of Stipe. Stipe from like Cleveland or some shit like that, ain't he? Ain't like Stipe from Cleveland? Or am I tripping? He from like Cleveland. I think he from Cleveland. That dude from Cleveland. I think I could be wrong. Yeah, Euclid, Ohio. Yeah, he from Cleveland. He was a fireman in Cleveland. Yeah, that motherfucker from Cleveland. Cleveland, yep. I don't know how I be remember shit like that. At least Carissa fighting that. Yeah, I'm going up there. I would have went to the press conference. I'd have knew about it. DC, that guy's skill. I think he gets beat Jones in the third fight. He ain't never beat John Jones. I watch. If that this weekend, DC and Stipe, I watch it. Yeah, I'm watching that shit. Maybe I'll be out of the town, but I'll be watching on my phone. Yeah, UFC they got a fan in me, bro. They had them fights with like DC and that last John Jones fight. I didn't watch it, but it looked like that nigga lost. He looked like wheelchair Bradley getting out the ring. I ain't from no fucking Flint, nigga. Come at me like that. Nigga ain't you from Flint, nigga. Nigga, I should take your wrench. Nigga watching my channel all year ago. You from Flint. Nigga, you from Oakland, nigga? Nigga from Oakland? You from Fresno, nigga? Sacramento, nigga? this nigga Shine from Sacramento. Nigga from Fresno, nigga. Oakland. Berkeley ass nigga. Man, you a radio right here from the same area. Navarrete also fights this. Yeah, Navarrete got a upset. I think Navarrete on upset alert. I heard he fighting somebody that Roger Mayweather should train, man. I heard he real good. Anyone eyes pop out before inboxing? I don't remember. Because G don't try to change subject, nigga. You from not right now, nigga. You from Fresno, nigga. Shy, you from Fresno. I should have put you on timeout, but I ain't gonna do that. Jones didn't stick to the game plan. I just know that nigga like wheelchair Bradley getting out the ring, bro. That nigga Bradley got wheeled out to the press conference after he beat Pacquiao. That nigga face was lumped up, feet was broke. You swear that nigga lost. You like, damn, if he didn't knock Pacquiao out, how did that nigga win? That nigga Bradley, man, they wheeled that nigga out. You would thought that nigga lost. That nigga both feet broke. I'm like, damn, man. I say, shit, it's like them wheeling Apollo out, after he beat Rocky and shit. After he lost to Rocky. And I like he the winner. That nigga both, this nigga, man, dude, he look like Martin, dog, when he got lumped up. I ain't never seen no champion get wheelchair to the lobby, bro. I said, damn, Pacquiao must be one faithful nigga to Bob Arum because he done set that nigga up a couple times. But Pacquiao made them niggas wait watching a basketball game. He did that to himself. They wheelchair the champion out, nigga. He wasn't even prepared to come out. I don't even know if he washed his ass, nigga. Shit. That shit was crazy. I said, hey, how you wheelchair the champion out? I'm like, damn, I like Timothy Bradley and all, but damn. I said, they done wheelchair the champion out. They got like, man, where they do that at? I said, he should have just did a stream from his cell phone or some shit from the hospital bed, because that's where he was going. Frank on Facebook, salute. That nigga was bad. I'm like, man, like, shit. Well, yeah, Danny and Mikey, that's cool. I ain't paying for it. I definitely ain't going to the movies. Money be tight around then. I got a lot coming up around there. I definitely be streaming it. I definitely be streaming it. I ain't fucking around paying for that shit. I ain't paying for Wilder Ortiz neither. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. They out their mind. Yeah, they out their mind. I ain't paying for Errol Spence neither. I mean, Errol and Sean neither. Fuck them niggas, man. Shit. Until I get Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, or I get Deontay and Ruiz, I ain't paying for shit. I go to the movies. I spend a 20 ball. I ain't paying for shit. They out they motherfucking mind, nigga. Like my nigga Dex Osama said, niggas got me fucked up. You niggas got me fucked up. Not paying for shit. You niggas just throwing shit on pay-per-view, nigga. That's like that the Wu-Tang album. Them niggas just threw a whole bunch of random verses and put some production on and sold it. Like that's what PBC doing. They just throwing a whole bunch of throwing a whole bunch of shit together and selling it as a pay-per-view. They out there fucking mind. Jason says, as much as boxing robbers, I ain't paying for shit. You ain't lying, nigga. You ain't lying, nigga. Nigga, Al Heyman like Samuel L. Jackson right now, nigga. Al Heyman, Samuel L. Jackson and shit right now. Coming to Mr. McDowell's and shit. You rhinoceros. What do you say? You rhinoceros puss. You know what I'm saying? We need somebody to be Simi and motherfucking Akeem. You know what I'm saying? He said, that guy's robbed us like so many. I forgot how many times he said Mr. McDowell's. Thanks to my African connection. We need an African connection, man. You know, motherfucking Al Heyman to say, hey, I'm putting shit versus piss together, pay-per-view, $120, December 31st. Oh, we got to support Al Heyman and PBC. Watch, if Errol Spence left Al Heyman and his career took off, nigga, I wonder how many niggas still gonna be supporting it. Zoe Life, salute. He said Pacquiao and Thurman was pay-per-view in the UK, 12 pounds on ITV. They slipping. They slipping. They slipping. That supposed to be free 99 over there. But they know niggas was going to get to stream that shit easier when it's on the UK. For the free ball. But they just going to straight just keep robbing us, man. Shit. Ice Cube ain't the only nigga jacking for beats out here. Shit. All him and jacking for pay-per-view money and shit. Yeah, this nigga, that motherfucking man, Al Heyman out here playing for keeps. Yeah, Triple G and Derevchenko official, I heard. Bradley got after that motherfucker wheeled that nigga out, man. Good thing over price pay-per-view was capped. Over there, yeah. He said, Zola said, stay on their neck. PBC really don't make the fights for true fans want to see. No, they don't. Everything PBC put on this decade not involving Floyd Mayweather has been a second-rate fight, at least. Chenko has not signed a deal. I heard it's already fucking done. I heard that like earlier this morning. It's a done deal. This is just a formality. It's a formality, okay? It's a fucking formality, Bobby. JN, it's a fucking formality. It's done. Same day as Clarissa Shields, but lucky I don't give a fuck about a Derevchenko and a fucking Golovkin. I'll be watching Clarissa Shields beat the hell out of some ugly European girl. I ain't know she talk about girl, you ugly. You ugly. You your mama's son. Yeah, you your mama's son. She look like a dude. Clarissa Shields better get that thing checked. That thing might have a sack on her. She ugly as hell. She talking shit looking like that. Eyebrows ain't done. Hair look like a blue face mop. He wiping the floor. Well, you can just turn that bitch upside down and get the mop in the floor with her ass. You know. You get the floor. That bitch ugly. Bitch, please. Like, she's fat. She's out of shape. Like, bitch, get out of here. Bitch, you ugly. Nigga, I'm going to ask you at the fight. Like, is you going to get your eyebrows done? Like, come on, bitch. We go back to Detroit and I'll show you where to get them bitches done at. Like, yeah, all right. But Eddie Ruiz, man, I end on this real quick and I do a Q&A real quick. Eddie Ruiz, he want 2 bodyguards per person, I'm hearing. This is rumored. He said he wants some food that's not from over there because it make him sick. And, you know, he want $18 million. And he's demanding VADA testing. Okay. That's what's going on with him. Okay. He demanding VADA testing. He apparently he verbally agreed to already go to South Arabia, whatever. My bad, Saudi Arabia. Um, he wanted to get $18 to $20 million. Um, I'm just going through shit. Hold on. So the contract is signed. That is true. Um, he want 20 million. He want 2 bodyguards per person on his team because it's dangerous over there. He want food that's not going to get him sick. He want to make sure the females from his family make it over there safe. And the most important thing is he wants a commission from the United States and of course via the testing. So, so those are Andy Ruiz's demands that you may not hear in the media. So, all right, he'll settle for $18 million. Okay, that's the number. He came down for 20. He'll take $18 million. Right. He want food. We went over the food thing because the food over there is not the same from over there. It can get him sick. We went over that. He wants 2 bodyguards per person. Eddie Hearn is only providing 2 bodyguards. He's only providing 2 bodyguards. Period. Okay. Andy Ruiz got sparring partners. It's dangerous over there. He got coaches and all of that. So he want two people, man. He want 2. Okay. 2 per people. And apparently I heard that somewhere somebody told me, I think it was Lavish told me that he heard that the 70 million was in pounds. So that translates to I don't know how much money in United States money. I think he said like 85 million. So Eddie Hearn almost got 100 million to spend on this fight. And all Andy Ruiz won is 18 million. So Ruiz, those are things he wants. But the commission is the most important thing. He wants a commission from the United States, and that might be the biggest hang-up. Because Eddie Hearn is going to try to push a commission from the UK. Andy Ruiz, he earned the right to have some say. So he is the champion. He did beat him, so he wants a commission from the United States, and I don't think that's hard. That's much to ask. He want to, man. It's probably gonna be Nevada, California, or New York. And that's it. And the sanctionable body should want the same thing. Saudi Arabia don't have a fucking commission. I guarantee you they don't. And do you really want to deal with a British commission? No. So they got hurdles to get over with, but he go over there. All that shit. Oh, I want to bring it to New York. I heard that's just posturing. So he wants those things, and Eddie Hearn can accommodate those things. Those things accommodate. For real. Those things accommodate. And obviously he probably gonna need the stuff for his wife, and it's just not a fight. To me personally, it's not a place for the fight should go. He should have just let them take that shit to Wales. Okay? He should let it take it to Wales. But if you can get a United States commission over there, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot. If you can get a U.S. commission over there, it makes a ton of sense. That's a huge win. More than money. Because then, they going to make sure the gloves good. They going to make sure everything is good. And also, testing. It's 5 months out. So at the bare minimum, why haven't they started testing? So what's AJ doing? Remember, Eddie Hearn is always talking about, VADA testing. We want to do testing 4 or 5 months out. Where the testing at? Why is Andy Ruiz the one sitting here asking for the testing? Why is Andy Ruiz asking for the testing? Seriously. Why is Andy asking for the testing? What is AJ doing? He losing all this weight. Y'all think he losing that naturally? You think he losing that naturally? No, he not. He not losing it naturally. Yeah, salute SJ Fish went on. Yep, I'm on it. So they not. Corey Sanders. He dead, I believe. Rest in power to him if he is. I apologize if he ain't. So that's what they want to do. He using that shit Billy Joe Saunders used, Jason said. Probably is. He lost all that weight. And ain't no testing in between fights. All these motherfuckers saying, VADA 24/7 and all this. Even J-Rock, that motherfucker ain't in VADA 365. If he was in VADA 365, then he don't have to sign up for VADA. He in it all year. I don't trust nobody with a PED peddler behind them. Not at all. Not at all. I don't trust them motherfuckers. But Ruiz want at least 18 to 20. He want to drop his he want a U.S. commission, and he want food that won't make him sick. And somebody made a pork joke over there. Pork no not allowed. But really, in actuality, man, they should have redid it in New York. But one of the reasons they didn't do it in New York, because it didn't sell. Eddie Hearn, they had to buy all them tickets. It didn't sell the next time around, especially if they do it in L.A. If they did that fight in Vegas to L.A., it'd sell. It'd sell. But y'all got any questions? I covered that. So that's your latest Andy Ruiz news. But just know you heard it here first. Niggas gonna forget, and according to sources, gonna say some shit, and y'all according to sources, Mike Copperinger was the first to break it. Nah, bitch, I've been breaking it all week. I'm ahead of the curve on this one. That fight will happen in Saudi Arabia, probably. He said Saudi Arabia are not allowed to practice religions other than Islam. Shit. Andy Ruiz a Muslim or some shit? He about to come over there with his carpet and shit and go like that? I don't think so. I think Andy Ruiz can go without his Catholic, whatever he practice. He can go without his Catholic little, Jesus piece for a minute, for 2 or 3 weeks, and as soon as I beat AJ ass, nigga, I'm getting right on the plane. Make sure I'm good. The commission, make sure I'm healthy. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, Al Heyman had that plane ready to go. I ain't washing my ass. I ain't washing my balls. I worry about the cuts when I land. Nigga, I'm going right on that bitch, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Just send the belts when they get back. You feel me? For real. I ain't doing shit. Getting right on that plane. Come on, we out of here. We are out of here. Even if AJ sitting there throwing up his lungs, I wouldn't give a shit. I whip my shit out and piss in that nigga mouth. For real. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Fuck him. He's the ultimate. Lennox Lewis is a clown. Right, bitch, say it to his face, nigga. Stop going on Sky TV and say it to Lennox Lewis' face. Lennox Lewis been to touch you. Lennox Lewis been to touch that chin. You the clown? I'm worried about Deontay Wilder as well. I lost. I ain't worried about Wilder. Like, yeah, come on. How can you even defend AJ, bro? How can you even defend AJ at this point? How? How can you defend him? He don't even control his life. Eddie Hearn do. Lennox Lewis is a clown. Like, you a clown. You just got knocked out by a fat man, bro. You just got knocked out. And you quit. You quit. What Cube tell Mike Epson all about the Benjamins? He said, I quit. Quit what? We ain't no team. Never was. Yeah, Miramon. I don't care about a Miramon. Young Waxter. What's up, Boxing Plug TV? Salute. He said AJ is a pussy. Yeah, man, dude. This nigga's the ultimate pussy, bro. The ultimate pussy, bro. I wish Andy Ruiz knock him out and piss on him after the fight. I'd die laughing, bro. I'd die laughing. I was thinking about Wilder. He said I was too concentrated and worried about being undisputed. I was too worried about being undisputed. Like, how is you worried about being undisputed, but you didn't want to fight Deontay? I don't get it. Lennox Lewis can come out of retirement now and beat his ass. So you ain't lying, bro. I wish Andy Ruiz could take a Gatorade bottle, a piss, and just squirt it on this nigga face, bro. For real. AJ is just like the worst thing in boxing this decade, bro. I ain't seen nothing worse than him. Just the way he talked. Now, all these dudes was capping for AJ. Mike Tyson was capping for him. Everybody was capping for him. Everybody loved AJ. You know what I'm saying? Everybody made excuses for him. Man, Andy Ruiz knocked him out, bro. Like I said, it don't even matter for Andy Ruiz, man. Andy Ruiz already a fucking legend. Nobody gonna remember AJ name if he get knocked out again. They gonna be remembered as a punk. I've been saying AJ was a hoe. He just didn't sound. He had a welterweight been talking like that, or a lightweight, or a featherweight, cool. But it's a grown 260-pound punk talking like a punk. You know what I'm saying? He was just talking suspect to me, bro. He was all I fight Wilder any place. Wilder can get it. Nigga hiding his location to his press conference and shit. Look here, man. I I knew he didn't want to smoke when Big Baby Miller punked him at that DAZN press conference. Like, nigga, if it's on, it's on. He gonna try to, anytime a nigga press you, bro, I don't care if it's just, it ain't gonna fight, they ain't gonna pop off or nothing. Anytime somebody press you and pull up on you, he was late on purpose, Big Baby Miller. And you try to find somewhere to put your belts down there, you a punk. Come on, you ain't in the streets, you ain't got time to say, okay, let me drop my phone. Nah. Nigga come up to you, man, like you blue blood or something. Hey, what you looking at? You looking at my baby moms? You looking at my baby moms? You know what I'm saying? You looking at my baby moms? No. That's AJ. No. Nigga press you. You ain't got time to drop your belts, though. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got time to drop your phone. At the end of the day, whatever in your hand, you gonna have to pop off because nigga might stick you. Because you looking at my baby moms? You looking at my baby mom? What you looking at? This is my baby mom. Hey, what you looking at? Nigga told Blue Blood. What you looking at? Nothing. That's AJ. I swear to God, Blue Blood is AJ's son. AJ is Blue Blood's son, bro. You know what I'm saying? What you looking at? This is my baby moms. This is my baby moms. What you looking at? Nothing. Hey, Blue, everything okay? It's okay. Like, she looking at me, baby moms. The nigga Blue Blood was like, oh, dog. That shit was the most catastrophic fun. That nigga World Breaker was looking like, you okay, Blue? Like he about to jump through the screen and help that nigga or some shit. Nigga, you better call 911. 911, we need a New York. It's all like a Brooklyn nigga is pucking somebody. My friend on live, his channel is Blue Blood Sports TV. I know he watch all that boxing, but I don't think he can win this one. He did? That's crazy. I didn't know that shit. I tried to lead respectfully, though. I tried to lead the LDBC respectfully. I tried. I was like, you know what? I'm a bow wow. Salute, I was just going, slide out the slide. I was gonna go out the front though. Like, I can't. This Crawford. When I heard the Crawford, I said I can't fuck with it no more. You know what I'm saying? But niggas just had. Look, I said it's a lot of shit going on, man. I'm gonna have to punch his line in, man. I'm gonna have to punch his line in, man. For real talk, man. But like I said before, man, there's a lot of shit niggas don't see that going on behind that shit, man. World Breaker. Like I said, man. Salute to him, man. Salute. It was it was what it was, man. Like I said before, like I can tell you niggas what's happening or what happened, but what point does it do? You know what I'm saying? What point does it matter? Honestly, what does it matter if I tell you what happened? Because you're not gonna believe what I'm telling you. And you're not gonna believe what I'm telling you. So it doesn't even matter at this point. It is what it is. So I didn't know that, man. So salute to him, man. It is what it is. I can't, it is what it is. But yeah, y'all can ask questions. It is what it is. I just, that's his personal preference. I'm not gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna do no shit like that, man. He good. He cool. Cool. I'm not gonna, cool. He said, what's next for Jamal? I don't know. Camille Zamata, maybe. Camille Zamata. Yeah, this nigga getting water sport on the nigga. Niggas pressing him over his baby moms. I'd have been, man. Like I said, he took the right route because the nigga would have stretched that nigga. He would have been the first nigga stretched on Hang Our Lives. TMZ would have broke that news. Local YouTubers stretch in New York City while looking at somebody's baby moms. It's crazy. I believe I was there since day one of the one live where the shit went down. That wasn't like day one. It was a whole bunch of bullshit. But yeah, you were kind of like right in the middle. There's a lot of jealousy going over there, man. It's a ton of jealousy, bro. It's a lot of niggas jealous, man. They use you for your knowledge and shit, man. It's a ton of jealousy over there, man. Like I said before, man, a lot of black niggas be trying to link up and shit, man. And I just don't trust it, dog. I don't trust motherfuckers at all. I don't trust niggas at all, man. All dirty bastard for real, bro. That shit sad. You ain't lying. When you step to the Brooklyn Zoo, I never been taken out. Yeah, I got some more questions. I answered a few questions. That shit crazy. I didn't know you about that. That's crazy, man. Like I said, I can see that coming. Tell your boy, I can't tell nobody to do shit I don't tell that nigga. I don't speak to him. So I can't tell him to do nothing that he. I never would though. Never told him that before. You know what I'm saying? When we was speaking, I never told him to leave or don't leave. And people be like, hey man, tell that nigga to leave. That's not I don't give a fuck what the fuck he doing. At the end of the day, I can't tell him what to do. I can't tell him what to do. I won't tell him what to do. I won't tell nobody what to do. I won't say either you stop talking to them niggas or talk to me. Like, no, I never made nigga choose, but he got sweet talked in, so be it. Like a lot of niggas unhappy over there. And I'm not the one that's, like I said, if I really wanted to get ignorant, like Blueface, hey, yo. If I wanted to get ignorant, I could get ignorant. Like I said, I truly believe if I was one of them hoe ass messy niggas, I could destroy that whole bitch. I promise you I could. I can destroy the whole operation. Real talk, I could. But that's not my character though. That ain't what real niggas do. You know what? Sometimes you want to take shit into your own hands, and sometimes you need to trust the process and be patient. And shit'll happen. Shit'll happen. Dudes seem to be stand up. Yeah. I mean, nah, I want to see a nigga get stressed. He got kids to feed. I just thought it was funny. Y'all got any more questions, man? I don't know. Facebook probably got some questions. Nope. Any questions? Boxing related? I was walking that nigga Miles today, man. That shit was crazy. I was walking him out. I got up earlier today so I can make sure I fit my day in. And I'm walking him. The guy was like, he said something to me like, I got some dog. Your dog eat woo woo woo. I was like, yeah, he eat that shit. So I took him to the park for a minute because I had some shit I had to do. So I ain't let him run around like he usually do. So then I hooked the nigga back up. I gave this nigga oatmeal cream pie. I just gave it to him. So we got these oatmeal cream pies that nobody likes. So I hooked the nigga up. So we walked back. So I go back to pick up, from my man's and shit because I don't know him, dog. So he said just come back and get it. So I see he left the dog food on the little curb and shit. So I come back. He got an English Mastiff, right? This motherfucker, it's a girl. That motherfucker had to be like 100 or something pounds, right? It had to be like 120, 130. He got it hooked up to this little ass cord and shit. I walk up with Miles. She break the cord off the harness and run up on us and shit. Once you get around dogs, you don't get scared no more. And she ran up. If they vicious or not. A lot of times you look at their tail. If they tail point up, if they tail pointy like this, like it's pointy, then you might have a problem. But she ran up and she, they sniffed and played with each other and shit. So, it wasn't on no crazy shit. He came like, oh no, I mean, she cool. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna be playing together. I thought it was a Cane Corso. They kind of got the Cane Corso face to him. You know what I'm saying? But he told me the difference. So I was like, that bitch broke off, and that nigga Miles was like, yeah, some pussy coming this way. The dog got more bitches than I do. Let me stop. Who bud fighting? I heard it's Angus. Tank ain't fighting Tevin next. Nah, not from what I understand. They offered a Tank team offered Tevin $2 million. All the brothers saying Tevin asked for $2 million. So, Tevin saying it ain't enough. I heard Tevin deal was 4 fights for, was it $700,000 a fight or some shit like that. Was it 4 fights for $2 million? So in 4 fights, they offered them in 4. I think that's the truth. In 4 fights, and I did a video on it earlier. 4 fights, what he made, they offered that in 1 fight, and Tevin took it down. It wasn't a pay-per-view. It was going to be on regular Fox or Showtime. So pretty much Eddie Hearn got the final say-so in his career. They said Eddie offered $5 million. It don't even fucking matter to me. I don't care if that fight don't happen. He gonna get his ass beat by JoJo Diaz for like what, $700,000, $1 million. So it don't really matter, He said that's why he blocked me because I be on your live. Shit, I don't be giving a fuck no more, man. I don't be giving a fuck, man. A lot of these niggas. What this nigga doing outside? I heard that nigga chain move. Ain't never good. Do you believe probably somebody else blocked you? I don't give a shit no more, man. Do you believe Tevin worth 2 million or Tank worth 5? Neither one. I think Tevin. I want Tevin to get his money. I do. Floyd Mayweather can get him money. This nigga. That's how I look at it, man. Floyd Mayweather don't be trying to do shit. He can give Tevin Farmer $5 million. If the network offering 2, he can pay Tevin Farmer $3 million. He can play Tevin Farmer. Like Floyd Mayweather can pay that shit, bro. Floyd Mayweather single-handedly can make Crawford and Spence happen. He could. Floyd Mayweather got the connects, the investors. He can make it happen. Man, this nigga got cars that's worth the car. His car collection worth way more than Floyd Mayweather can make that fight happen. But Floyd don't want nobody being better than him. Floyd can pay Tevin Farmer $5 million, give him the 3 that the network wouldn't offer, and still pay Tank. He can get Tevin Farmer $5 million to come over there, but I don't think Tevin Farmer want to come over there no way. He think that JoJo Diaz more beat. It don't matter. He getting beat up either way. JoJo Diaz gonna be a little bit harder, gonna be a little bit longer of an ass whooping. It don't make me no difference. I ain't salivating over that bullshit ass fight, man. Hard report, salute. Yeah, basically Eddie ain't sending him over there. It don't even matter. If they said 5, they would have like. It don't even. That's just a fight that don't even. Who gives a fuck? According to sources, aka Mike Coppage or somebody, it'll tell us who the number 1 super featherweight is. No, it won't. Miguel Burchett is the number 1. Oh, dirty bastard. Brooklyn Zoo. This morning, this nigga stupid, bro. He said the live stream this morning called to my dear brothers and sisters in LDBX. He said thanks. Oh, there, I see the notification. I didn't watch it yet. Yeah, I don't watch nobody shit really. I told you who I watch, man. I watch like Town and Dante, and I watch Fight Hub and Fight Hype interviews, and pretty much in a nutshell, you know, if Banco drop a video, Dr. Blick drop a video every once in a green moon, he'll drop one. But I don't really watch a ton of nigga shit no more. Shit, just everybody talk about the same thing. Floyd could really make these fighters big if he wanted to, but he don't want to because he don't want anyone to have attention. Exactly. Yeah, Berto still fight. He supposed to fight Miguel Cruz on the Kanaki and Chris Arreola card, but he hurt something. Was it his bicep again or something? Andre Berto the GOAT. He fucked the bitch Floyd was crying about. That Floyd wanted. And Floyd really held a fucking grudge over a chick, though. That just lets you know everything you need to know about him. Floyd over here holding grudges over pussy. Nigga, get the fuck up out of here. That just tell you a lot about a man. Just about males in general. They got 20 women lined up. Nigga fuck one of them. He want to get in his feelings and he want to fight and shit. Like, come on. Yeah, I don't watch channels I used to. I be watching other shit like Angry Ben and Black Ram 313, C Boogie, and I be watching more like relationship, and I try to watch some of the black news channels, but it's all right, man. Every now and again I'll check in the Carcino. I don't really watch boxing channels like that. I watch the interviews. Mr. Childs, what's going on? Yeah, Mr. Childs, tell that nigga about Bud Crawford's shirt. About them 3X's in the comment section. You came in way too late, nigga, when I was talking about that shit. That motherfucking shirt's like, man, baby tees, nigga. Baby tees. I think Mr. Childs had bought one from Bud. Them fucking Terrence Bud Crawford. I ain't trying to bash nigga. I ain't sending it back. I still got the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you, nigga. I'm not about to send it back. I'm gonna go ahead and frame it. But I never get to the size I can wear that shirt. Yeah. Happy boss day to Nipsey. He said Austin Trial was telling me he wanted to go down to 147 and make his first fight with Berto. Man, that nigga better stay. Where he at? He said my daughter wears it. He said, man, my 4X look like it got a 1X. He said my daughter wear it. I'm gonna frame my shit, man. Austin Trial, he better. I interviewed him years ago. I can't remember, like, what, 15, 16? No, I probably was like, he was after the Canelo fight. Yeah. He cool guy. I fuck with him. Him, Joel Diaz. Now everybody's channel seem to have the same news. It gets boring after a while. You ain't lying. You just get a different perspective. All you know, I don't know, man. That shit crazy. Can't believe World Breaker left. I can believe it, but I didn't know. I'm mad that I didn't know it. I check in every now and again over there. I can believe it, but that shit crazy, bro. No, they can ride. Some niggas over there gonna ride till they can't ride no more. I'ma grab my own and on that road. I don't know what the fuck he be saying. Right? He makes 154 so easy. Man, it ain't never good for a 30-year-old some man to go down to 47. That ain't never good. I wouldn't do it. Nope, I ain't heard nothing about Dillian White. Dillian White. They got a whole Twitter page for Dillian White B sample. Look that shit up. That shit funny as hell. World Breaker Fighter's a solid brother. Yep. We talk. Been a minute. Wait, World Breaker. That's what they saying. I don't know. Don't ask me. Oh, that nigga CJ trying to start some shit. Oh, here this nigga go. Nigga, leave me alone, nigga. I'm just saying what I heard in the chat. I had to get a brother call or check up on him or some shit. Get my information, nigga. I ain't never got no information from that nigga, man. I think I got one thing from him, bro. One thing, and I'm not gonna say what it was. And it is more protection for him than me. It's somebody else. You get no fucking information from him, nigga. Fuck up out of here, nigga. What fuck he going 4B of, nigga? I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck going on. Okay, I don't really honestly care about what they going on out there, man. But I can believe it. It's believable. Travis Montana. I remember for a while all these channels were just talking about AJ. Yep. And niggas just eat it up. He said that's what they go say. Wait, where is this Twitter page for Dillian White Beast? I'm dead. It's out there, man. I had that. I gotta find it, dog. I think NBT Boxing shared that bitch a couple days ago. James Kirkland. Oh, who gives a fuck? James Kirkland supposed to be coming back. I heard that. I retweeted it to Dillian White. I swear to God. I retweeted it to Dillian White. That shit funny. He probably blocked me. He must have deleted that bitch. He had a whole page. They probably deleted that bitch. He had a whole page. That shit was hilarious, bro. He said they was making AJ popular, so-called haters. You ain't lying. I'm paying anybody. What he say? 5,000 if they press AJ out in these streets when they interview. You know, I'm like, no, this nigga putting a bounty on this nigga head. I say, man, he out here fooling. If you pay close attention to old boy from Milwaukee Best, Milwaukee Conversation, he's a download home stay home. You put two channels together. I don't know which nigga you talk about. And I'm going to just go out on a limb because I've spoken to Fred. But I know Fred like pussy, okay? So, if you just mean like Milwaukee guy, I don't know, man. I got a certain level of respect for that nigga. I'm not going to call him that. But if you believe he is, I can't change the nigga opinion. That shit crazy. I don't understand why people get blocked for listening to someone talk. I was blocked from a few channels, and the person that blocked me said he blocked me because I was on so-and-so channel. Really? Like I said, it's a joke. What's your opinion on the Zone company? Is it working? I think it's going to take quite a few years to see if they can get out the red. And every company started like this in the red. Netflix started in the red, and for the first time in they company, like in a long time, they lost, I think 6-7 years. They dropped in subscribers, so I don't think it's working, but it can work. If everybody start working together, everybody can prosper. But it's more of a Pilgrim Indian thing. It take time, but I don't think it's gonna work just because it's boxing. They got to get more sports on there. He said be begging for super chats. If they send them, why not? It's to the point where they ain't got to beg no more. People just send them every day. He said, I bet some one person in here in chat wearing neck braids. What the fuck is neck braids? What coming on your neck? It's the one they worship. Oh, okay. This nigga had to point it out to me. I'm like, okay. He put like he shouldn't have just put kind of the one they worship. The one they that nigga stupid, dog. He said the one they worship. Like, I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay. Only problem I got with that nigga is he got mad over the Black Fight Fan shit. Nigga, I've been watching this channel probably before Black Fight Fan was watching this channel. Ain't that a bitch? You know what I'm saying? That's bullshit, nigga. But hey, it is what it is. He picked his side, nigga. I'm like Tupac, nigga. Nigga. My fault. Make sure all you niggas don't grow. I ain't have a problem with that, nigga. But hey, you want to start talking shit to me, nigga? You want to start sneak dissing, bitch? You got the right one. You know what I'm saying? You got the right motherfucking one, nigga. Shit. You got the right one. I don't listen to that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I don't listen to that shit. That's like Lil Yachty in my ears. Nope. Listen to that shit. That motherfucking had God Jesus on this channel for all the fuck he listened to, nigga. I ain't listen to that shit, nigga. I'm dope, nigga. I listen to my own content before I listen to that shit. I'm dope, nigga. That's how I feel about my shit, nigga. I'm dope. I'm killing it, nigga. I'm that nigga, man. That's how I feel. I'm supposed to feel that way. I'm pretty sure he feel that way. But he don't be talking about shit no way. That motherfucker don't be talking about shit, man. Like, nigga, if you from the streets, nigga, I don't need to hear all that tales of a buster shit, nigga. Come on, man. I got niggas that do that shit. I done been in situations like that. Ain't no fucking... I don't need to hear your fucking memoir, nigga. You feel me? I ain't never, man. Fuck that. I ain't gotta listen to what the fuck you saying, nigga. Fuck up out of here. Don't disrespect me, nigga. I get disrespectful, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You worship your goat, your God, your bald headed nigga, man, nigga. If I really had the time in the day, I would, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna let karma come eat them niggas up, okay? World Breaker was the first domino to fall, okay? Niggas thought I was crazy. I tried to bow out respectfully, but I had to get disrespectful in this motherfucker. You feel me? I had to get disrespectful in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I had to, had to mop him up like Blueface. Yeah, all right. I don't be trying to disrespect niggas, but it's a lot of shit niggas didn't know. I just didn't say shit. And I don't need to say shit. Niggas know what they was doing. They want, I didn't do nothing to him. And, tell him to call me. Hey, call me, man. He got a misunderstanding, nigga. You got the wrong one. Misunderstand me. You got the wrong nigga. I'm a firm believer. I'm like, yo, Gotti. Ain't no second chances. Baby mama tripping. Got another man. Didn't work out. Bitch ain't getting a second chance. I don't remember them lyrics neither. Bit. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. What the fuck them niggas gonna do to me? I ain't worried about them niggas, man. I knew AJ had female tendencies day one. Uno, man. I liked him at first, man. I'm like, oh man, he like Daniel Du Bois and shit. Like, yeah, man, that nigga cool. I fuck with AJ. You know what I'm saying? I think he up next. I think he'd beat Wilder. Like, man, he might beat Wilder. Then it was like, damn. He just started acting like, I don't know, man. I thought he was straight coming up. I didn't really listen to his interviews. I was watching his fights. Hope the boys don't come out like that, man. I like the boys. But what really make you stop liking certain fighters is the fan base, man. For real. He was better in the beginning, though. Yeah, he looked like a solid prospect in the beginning. I ain't going to do that. AJ looked like a solid prospect. He looked like a solid prospect in the beginning. It's easy to do so. He was solid in the beginning. Oh, like he was way better in the beginning. He could wipe his ass in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You get all that muscle on, you can't wipe your ass. He just put too much muscle on. He just never progressed. He was straight in the beginning. I ain't even gonna sit here in front. He said once AJ turned down the $50 million, I can't even remember. That was a long fucking saga. I started noticing that shit once that Ortiz shit, how they did Luis Ortiz. AJ definitely slowed down after the Vlad fight. Hell yeah. Well, you gotta remember Vladimir Klitschko probably top 10. Like you might get some cases where he might be like a top 7 or 5 puncher of all time. Had Vladimir Klitschko had the aggressive mindset and the chin, Vladimir Klitschko, he might be one of the greatest heavyweights of all time, like the elite great heavyweights. But he just didn't have a jaw. What they say? No nigga has both on the internet. The chicks, no fighter has it all neither. Because Vladimir Klitschko, you listen to some of the stories, he could, if he had his brother Jaw, Vladimir Klitschko probably been perhaps one of the greatest fighters of all time. Klitschko can thump. Klitschko can thump. It don't surprise me. Klitschko can thump. He can boop. You know, he can punch. You talking about what Ken Norton, Ernie Shavers, and George Foreman, Mike Tyson, Deontay Wilder, yeah, Teddy Atlas. I said Deontay. He can thump. Them motherfuckers, I'm probably forgetting some people. Them motherfuckers can thump. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers can thump. Klitschko in that conversation too, Lathers. He in that conversation with Tyson and Foreman and Wilder, Shavers. He in that conversation. He might be at the tail end, but go listen to some of the stories about people talking about Vladimir Klitschko power. That bitch can thump. He just didn't have that rhythmic movement or that soul them niggas had. That's the difference. Don't misconstrue it. Like power, Klitschko won hardest punching power all day. You stupid, man. Leave that nigga alone. That nigga say, I don't got no problem with that man. Rocky Marciano. Oh, the Rocky, yeah. His overhand right. Yeah, Joe Louis was dope. Klitschko brothers used to be kickboxers. They documentary was good. Only bad thing about it was the David Haye fight that followed it. Ali had every tool. Nah, he didn't, bro. That nigga didn't have a power. He didn't have that. He didn't have that. He was good. He didn't have. I think somebody was trying to convince me to talk about Ali, man. I'm just fading to the black on that one, bro. Fading to the black. I'll put that potential documentary on the back end. You know, maybe if I just stop talking boxing altogether, that'll be my last boxing video, which may not come for a long time. I'm always gonna talk boxing here and there. But I told them dudes last year, yeah. Eddie Hearn owed him a percentage out of AJ Cash out. How do you rate James Tony in fight? Off the rip, I really can't think about it, bro. Off the rip, I had to go back and look at tape. I mean, he knocked out Michael Nunn. I mean, he pulled that out his ass. Top 3 puncher of all time? That's debatable. Because it's subjective. What you think about punching? Some people say, oh, he just don't have the technique. Now you just talking about strictly power, then yeah. No. He said Ali is a GOAT and of GOATs in and out the ring. I wouldn't say out the ring. I was having a conversation politic with somebody, bro. And I'm like, man, I'm going to leave that shit alone. That's going to be like the day I go out. You know, like, it's my last video. I dropped that video. I ain't even going to do that shit. I'm straight. Sometimes you let sleeping dogs sleep. Or sleeping dogs lie. Y'all got any more questions, man? Then I'll get up out of here, man. This nigga Worldbreaker left the Illuminati. That shit crazy. Also, I don't even know the fuck that second guy you named, bro. Gaia Franco Rossi. I don't even know, bro. I'm not going front. Ali was fucking them hoes. Was like Wilt. George Foreman was lifting people off their feet. Yeah, you lift George Foreman to the rafters. You think Ray Leonard was a ducker? That's another conversation I had with somebody the other day. Yeah. You got to keep in mind, my favorite fighter is Aaron Pryor, bro. Just going back in history, like, that's my favorite fighter. So, you know, people going to say your opinion bias. Man, I don't know, man. Go to his channel, man. Somebody put the link in the chat already. Who wins, Bradley or Danny? At 140? Probably Bradley. 147? I don't know. It's a pick 'em. They both what I mean. Probably Bradley. Yeah, I'd probably say Bradley. I love Danny at both, but Bradley. It'd have been a close fight. Bradley could have got floored by Danny left hook or right hand, but Tim Bradley could have did what it's kind of Tim Bradley and Sean Porter got similar styles. That shit crazy. I never thought about it. You know, Timothy Bradley and Sean got similar styles. So I think Bradley was more I don't want to say technical, but Bradley was a little bit more cleaner in his approach. Bradley was king headbutt too. So I would say Bradley at both. You know, I could see Danny winning, but Bradley was just a different animal. People, I don't argue it. People say Timothy Bradley this, he a coon for supporting Terrence Crawford. I don't know. I just don't know how you a raccoon for supporting another brother. Aaron Pryor cheated a Grail in the first fight. He rematched him and knocked him out first. Quicker, didn't he? He rematched him. So I ain't trying to hear it, dog. I ain't trying to hear it, man. Don't nobody know what was in that black battle. He rematched him and he beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he hit the nigga with like a right hand. He said, my head went to the rafters. I seen the light to the heavens. I seen the light to the heavens. And somehow I kept going. Now, how he kept going, was it in that black bottle or was it in his heart? But all I do know is Aaron Pryor beat the hell out of Sugar Ray Leonard in the amateurs, and he beat Tommy Hearns and stopped him, I think, in the amateurs. Okay? Hold on, they kicked him out. Tim, you started shit. They ain't kicked that nigga out. Tyrone Knight versus James Toney at middleweight. Trice. Probably James Toney, nigga. Bradley outboxed Marquette. Mo, I heard it was a ton of black and brown fights at that fight. I won money on that one. I took so many Mexicans' money. They was fighting in the arena. Wasn't that shit like San Antonio or some shit? That shit was crazy. Yeah, I somebody sent me the link. I think Samuel sent me the link. That shit crazy, man. This shit crazy, man. You know, it's the boy 50 Cent, man. You know, you talking about the G in it, man. It's the money team, man. But Floyd can't read the money team motherfucking initiation phrase, man. So we just let Floyd in. TMT, man. James Hopkins, I don't know. It's a close one. Yeah, please. Nigga, I be talking cash shit. I went out like a real nigga, dog. I remember right here, nigga. I don't even know. I ain't even had this set up, did I? I don't remember. I still got the video, nigga. I might just post it in the community tab. You know what I'm saying? I still got the video. I still got the very same video of me going off on them niggas. I got the video. He said about to put World Breaker Fire in the blacklist like you. Nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. At the time, nigga, like, I had like 8,000 subscribers. Then my shit dropped down like 7 something. And then before you know the year out, I'm at like 13.5, nigga. So I can't get mad. I was at 13.5, nigga. That's the best thing that happened to me, nigga, me doing that video. Everybody said, oh, you coon, and you don't fuck with him, and oh, we gotta stop supporting him. Nigga, I shook them niggas off, nigga. I had the greatest run of my channel history from October to December, nigga. I had the greatest run. It was the best thing that ever happened to me, dog. It was so many niggas saying, oh, you going live while I'm going live. You hating. Look here, man. And them niggas that left, I wish you could have a situation where niggas that left, they can't rejoin. You could do that option. I had the greatest growth on my channel. I didn't pay for shit. The greatest jump. I went from like 7,000. So I was at like 8,000 niggas left. Like, oh, fuck that nigga. 7,000. And nigga, before I know it, nigga, November came, nigga. I had the biggest videos of my career, nigga. Bam, bam, bam. Nigga, I jumped up to like, I don't know what it was, like 10. And then I said, shit, that's an anomaly. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna have that money again. Shit, I had a bigger month in December. Nigga, from October, for me having 7,000, nigga, I jumped up 16.5. About 16.5. And I jumped up to, I almost doubled my subscribers, nigga. You know what I'm saying? To 13.5. And they said, well, your shit's slowing down now. Nigga, I ain't even supposed to be at 23. I don't give a fuck. I ain't had no ambitions on beer. I ain't say, you know what? I'm going to get you 20,000 subscribers. I did this shit for the fun. I did this for the love of the game. You talking about the team? Oh, I'm going to get mine. The team? Your white buddies ain't blocked for ribs not one time. You talking about the team? No, I'm gonna get mine. Leadership reflect character. I don't care about the preseason. They got FanDuel preseason. I don't even open that fucking app because I ain't playing that shit. See, nigga, I went out like a real nigga, dog. I'm like a real nigga, dog. Nigga, you have to respect that. Fuck going out gracefully, nigga. Don't shit come from a humble nigga. Not like in that situation. You gotta go out with fire, nigga. Fuck you, you. Hey, you over there, eat one. You over there, eat one. You over there. Man, niggas want to get, oh man, just call me, talk to me. You know, come and talk. Nah, nigga. Like, you niggas knew I was real, nigga. I want to know what Jeezy say. No, know what Young Jack say? He said, I'm not Jeezy. I ain't swapping shit out before he put, man, I don't want to talk to you niggas, dog. You know what I'm saying? What I need to talk to you for? Your character showed me everything. You know, you tell, I don't need to talk to you. None of them niggas, dog. None of them niggas. I don't want to talk to you, nigga. You feel me? I want to talk to you, nigga. I'm going to keep ethering them niggas, dog. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm cool with who I'm cool with. It's dwindling. It's dwindling who I'm cool with. It's dwindling. It sure is. It's dwindling. It's dwindling. I'm cool with a few. We keep in touch with a few. But hey, it is what it is, dog. I mean, they was talking shit about World Breaker. He ain't do shit. I mean, he ain't confrontational though. That's the problem. That's just his. Like, I talked to him before a few times. He ain't confrontational, nigga. Like, I don't expect him to do that. He ain't confrontational. I'd have fell on my seat if he went out like me. Like, oh shit, you know. I'd have went out like nobody over there is him or Curtis Andrews. I talked to Kurt. Real cool niggas, dog. I ain't got nothing to say about him. But it's to the point where you don't even know like who cool and who not cool. You know what I'm saying? Niggas want to be cool with you behind the scenes, and then, you know, it's he in a fucked up position. It's just something that he'll figure it out. He's a smart brother, good brother. He'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? He'll figure it out. Like I figured it out. You know, that shit, it made me more hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like it just made me more hungry, dog. Like it was the rebirth for me, nigga. Like my channel was like for everybody. And when I was stuck in that shit with them niggas, them LDBC motherfucking shit, and I ain't knocking them because, you know, I still talk to a few people. Watch Bev shit and in town and Fred. Like I said, I go back and forth, Fred, but it's all love. Like when I get some information, you know, I shoot it to Fred. Like, hey, I want to hear your thought on that. Like every now and again, it ain't like shit. Like, he gets some information. Hey, you want to boom, right, nigga? Like me and Fred. Like, I see Fred there. Like, hell no. Like it's love. Like I respect that nigga. Nigga, like town. Like running to that nigga. I respect that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like World Breaker, Curtis, like nigga, I respect them niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a certain amount of respect that can like that, you know, only they can break. You know what I'm saying? From my end, from their end to me, but it's love. I don't never knock them niggas, dog. But it's to the point where you gonna have to pick your side, nigga. Colossal Sports TV, that's my nigga. Like I started doing videos over there first. We had a little problem before, but it ain't no shit where we weren't cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas got mad because they wanted to take the channel. It was multiple of us. They want to take the channel in one direction. And I'm like, nigga, we need to take it in this direction. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't see my vision. So you know what? When niggas don't see your vision, it's like 3-on-1. And it's like, you know, niggas that you brought in and then they go against you because your vision is something that they can't see. Like you be mad, y'all bump here, but it's love. Like I support each one of their ventures that they doing. I see them niggas like it's love. Like it's nothing but love. But niggas bump heads, like homies bump heads. Like we gonna bump heads. You know, we gonna thump heads. You know, it is what it is. But it's respect though. It's respect that can never be broken before. You know what I'm saying? But you know, at the end of the day, you know, they doing that and what I had set out to do, it worked for me. You know what I'm saying? I had a vision and I articulated it. I can't say that I planned it to work out this way. Like I was like, oh, I'm gonna get to this and that. Like, no, I didn't pay for a subscriber. I'm not none of these niggas. I remember each one of these niggas from the beginning, dog. A lot of these niggas pay for that shit, nigga. Like, I didn't. I had opportunities to pay for my shit. I have. You know, they give you the special algorithms and they give you the tools to tag in the videos. And to me, I just want to be organic with it. I just want to be organic with it. I just want to just build up. Sometimes it's frustrating, you know. You see your subscribers slow down or some shit, but really, nigga, don't even look at it. You just keep hustling and keep grinding, and that's just what it is, man. But he said Beverly Rose. It don't matter if you with. Like I said, I talked to a few people over there. I don't have everybody don't share the same view. A lot of them niggas over there don't get along with each other. That's just World Breaker, just like the tip of the iceberg. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't share the same view. It's a lot of undertone beefs over there that y'all don't even know about. You know, so, you know, I don't give a fuck. Like, shit, you know, she cool. She ain't did shit to me. You know what I'm saying? You know, I already know how I go. You got, you know, I already know how I go. You know, I can't really knock her. He said he tried to go with their narrative when he was telling him they told Bud to get a belt. They would fight him. He was talking about, I don't remember that. It is what it is. Man, you be doing videos so much, you don't remember what the fuck you be saying. Do you like the boxing voice? Yeah. I watched the boxing voice for a long time too, man. I got to get used to their new crew because I took some time off, man. I had shit going on in my life. I took time off. So I don't know what, I remember when B cut the show off. I watched B channel too. And he disconnected the chat, and I guess him and Nestor fell off. I can't remember exactly what. But Stuart Little that was on there, that was my guy. I don't know what happened to him, but we was on a personal, he was from the UK. We was on a personal level, you know what I'm saying? So I would talk to him, and then Vic would hit you up on Twitter and shit back in the day. His first team was a super team. You know, I think it was the best thing going in YouTube boxing. You know what I'm saying? You know, Dante, you know, I remember when he started 10,000. Sandwich Boy, I remember his channel and shit. Nigga, he deserved to be put on the pedestal though. You know what I'm saying? I won't say he the most knowledgeable nigga out here, Sandwich Boy from Milwaukee, but yeah, he deserved it. I ain't gonna say I'll never hate on a nigga. He deserved it. You know what I'm saying? He paid away. You know, I rock with his sandwich ass before I rock with T Street. Okay, but T Street he had his thing going. I remember he got kicked off in the arena and shit, and then he rebuilt himself back up. So you gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? And then you got other channels like Travis Gotti. He funny. I never had a problem with him. I chopped it up with him a few times on social media. I had a problem with that nigga at all. You know, you just keep looking at other channels that came and gone. Hustle Boss, Ego. I remember Ego. Yeah, Caracino. He had the funniest video of a lifetime, nigga, when he was talking about Pacquiao and Mayweather, and he made them niggas mad. I can't really remember the video. I had to go back and look for it. He dropped that bitch on Facebook or somebody recorded that shit. That shit was the funniest shit in my life. He said, all you got to do is Mayweather just circle around and Pacquiao basic. I don't know. That shit made so many fucking people mad, nigga. Oh my God, dog. Who else you had out there, man? Remember you had the boxing nigga in the hallway? Oh man, that nigga shit was life, nigga. I don't know what hallway they was in, like a New York hallway or some shit. That nigga channel was life. I used to love his channel. The boxing in the hallway guy. You know what I'm saying? Remember the boxing in the hallway, nigga, dog? Oh man, that was my shit, nigga. That nigga was funny, dog. I remember when Blood, Dante, Ego, and T Street all first started. I remember them niggas. I remember majority of, I remember I was watching Time Video a long time ago when he first started. I don't remember Blood channel, to be honest. I don't. But Dante and Ego kind of murky to me too, though. I can't remember. I've been watching it for a minute. But Dante, T Street, Sandwich Boy. Yeah, I remember them three. Probably some other, about Nestor and them, yeah. Yeah, you know, it's been a pen way too long when after they get out 5 to 10 years, they start eating sandwiches and spreads. Yeah, Tom, my nigga, dog. Yeah, that's my best. We chop it up all the time. He said, y'all remember that dude? I don't know what happened, man. I missed that nigga channel, dog. Man, that nigga, man, I watched that nigga shit religiously, dog. Take the test, Bernard. Take the test. The fans, Bernard. Take the test. Take the test, Bernard. The fans. Bernard, the fans want the test. What's up, Will? What happened to yo? You? What I do? Yo, yo, what, what? I don't know, that song stuck in my head. What? He said blood was going in on Spencer Charlo and shit. He was like, CJ, you gotta take that video down about Whack Fight Fan TV. I'm putting that bitch up today, nigga. I ain't got shit to do. I'm putting that video. It's gonna be up for a small amount of time. That video going back up. I'm gonna post in the community tab. That video going up either today or tomorrow. I gotta find it. Yeah, next to dude, that nigga like James Brown. That nigga switching bands. Missio! Missio! Mr. Brown, you ain't paid us in weeks. And they said you haven't promised to Texas. And we come here and talk about my taxes. Missio, they can get out of here. God, Boosie in there. Boom, boom. Should be. But you can't have your own opinion over that shit. A code. I'm a different nigga. I say what I want to say. I'ma say what I want to say. Yeah, I'ma smoke what I want to smoke. They can't even control me. They had to learn that out first down. They had to learn that out off the point. You know, I say what they want to say. I don't like NWA. I say what I want to say. What he say? I can't remember the song when he said that shit. It was the one that was on Ice Cube on. They called him Beta the Arto. I fucked with James Brown movie. Yeah, miss you. I love that biopic. About to start a war, nigga. That shit over with, nigga. That shit over with, nigga. It wouldn't even be a war at this point, nigga. I'm confrontational, nigga. That shit don't. I only looking for confrontation, but I'm confrontational, nigga. I could have took it to another level, but I didn't. He said, "Leave Blue Blood alone." He's baby mamas. He said, "Stop looking at my baby moms, man. Man, what the fuck you looking at, nigga? You fucking mooley. What is you looking at? Nothing, sir. Nothing." It's your boy Blue Blood TV. That nigga don't know shit about boxing, man. Neither, dog. Nigga, just get the interviews, nigga. Hold your camera and get the fucking interviews. With the interviews, man. That shit gonna start breaking down slowly. They lucky motherfucking world breaker no nigga like me, nigga. You lucky, nigga. But ain't none of them niggas gonna say shit, nigga. They just gonna roll over. Nigga can piss in their face. Oh, it's warm. I'm cold. It's warm. Nigga, them niggas scared, nigga. Them niggas scared. They don't want to start those shit over there, nigga. Niggas scared, man. I ain't scared of shit. I ain't scared of shit. Ain't nobody gonna tell me. They tried to be like, I wish I could just tell niggas, man. That's why they tried to do me, nigga. Like, nigga, please, nigga. They had the right one, nigga. They had the right one, nigga. I remember that day. I'm gonna put that video up. Let me find that shit. My man's about to pop up with his peoples and shit, but I remember that shit, nigga. I can't remember what the fuck I was doing that day. That's funny, man. Just to go back to that day to end it off. I can't remember what the fuck what I was doing that day. But all I do know is, damn, what the fuck? I remember it was October. It was October. I had the day off. My girl had the day off. The kid was probably with my mama. And Miles was here, right? I don't know what ticked me off, but something did tick me. I remember what, like, I know who it was. I know exactly what it was, what it built up. It was like the day or two before that they had did a show. And it was two motherfuckers. And one motherfucker, like, it doesn't even matter. Like, he is my man's. So I'm like, hey, man, blase blah. I kind of filled him in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let y'all know what happened. This ain't spilling no beans. So I'm like, damn, you know, homeboy sound like he coming at me. Right? Matter of fact, this shit gonna go all. I'm gonna go to the whole this part of the story, right? I'm gonna go all the way to the back of the story. I'm gonna tell y'all what led up to that shit. I should wait to the 1 year anniversary, but I'm gonna tell you what led up. If you fortunate enough to see this stream, I'm gonna just let you know what led up. I'm not gonna tell you the whole thing, right? So when Errol Spence, matter of fact, before that whole day, it was when Andrade was fighting Wakanda. You would beat the mess out. I ain't gonna fight Blue Blood, man. It's a joke, man. I wouldn't fight that nigga, man. We got enough black brutality, man. We got no problem with that dude, man. It's just funny, right? He kept stealing my shit, though, bro. And wasn't giving me credit. That was the problem with that nigga. Other than that, I don't have a problem with that nigga. But that's another story for another day. That ain't even a story I'm gonna even speak on. But, all right, when Tim Floyd did the TMZ article, right? He like, the TMZ said, we not doing the Spence Crawford fight right now. And blah, blah, blah. I ain't gonna say no name. Somebody hit me up, was like, well, that's true. I think hit me up after that, said that's true, and that's this all happened like right around the same. He said, yeah, that's true, and blah say blah, said that he ain't ready for Terrence Crawford and all of this. I'm like, damn, for real? Well, basically he was like, Derek James said, I'm just going to say, I ain't gonna say the dude name or the gal name, but he like, yeah, Terrence Crawford said, they said, his coach said he ain't ready for Crawford. Errol Spence coach said he wasn't ready for Crawford. They want to kind of, season him some more or whatever, right? So I'm like, damn, for real? Then I'm like, I left it alone, right? Then we on World Breaker shit. I'll say his name. We on World Breaker shit. So then we see the notification come up like live, Trill Boxing Talk, Errol Spence interview. So I'm like, we listening to this shit. So World Breaker, I don't know if he muted because it was during the Wakanda versus Andrade fight when Billy Joe signed. I'm just calling him Wakanda. So we listening to that shit, right? So I was like, I'm about to listen to the interview. I don't know who stayed on. It was like 7 of us on that night. I don't know who the fuck stayed on. But somebody chose to stay on. I guess World Breaker just muted and listened. I don't know what the fuck he did if he stayed on. So we listened, right? So long story short, we listened to that shit. And somebody asked me my opinion. They texted me because we all live. He said, hey, what you think about that? I said, that sounds like some bitch ass nigga shit to me. I probably still got that text. I said, that shit sound like some hoe ass shit to me. He said, yeah. He sounded like some whole shit. He said, I was like, basically, Warner was like, it confirmed what, what I said earlier. Because he was like, yeah, I'm trying to get all the same side of the street. It's checkers, not chess. And the nigga like it's checkers, not chess and shit like that. And this and that. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm like, the nigga just confirming what Floyd said earlier. And then what you said Derek James said earlier, right? And I'm like, cool, I'm like, man, that nigga sounds like some whole shit to me. To my sides of the streets, checkers, chess, and shit like that. So I'm like, that sounds some bullshit to me. So I came out and made a video like Crawford the real boogeyman, right? All right, I came out and made a video, right? Karate Body said in the super chat, gotta donate for these jewels you about to drop. Take it all back to the essence. Well, this ain't just this is how it ended. But the beginning of it is something I never tell. Like, if I was like, I was dying or some shit, or I just know the day I move on from boxing completely and I just do it like Carcino do it every now and again, that's the day I tell y'all everything that happened. Or the day that whole community die. Okay? It just fully explode. Then I'll give y'all I'll tell y'all the whole everything. I'll tell you nigga from Ohio, nigga from I'll tell you about all the whole ass shit, nigga, like the entire thing. And the thing about it was, the nigga from Milwaukee had shit to do with it. So I'm going to go ahead and say that. Like, the nigga from Milwaukee, he had absolute shit to do with it, dog. So, like I said, I'm not no hoe ass nigga. But the nigga, like, I'm going to just clear the nigga name right now. That nigga had nothing to do with it. Like, the nigga ain't been nothing but good to me to that point. You know what I'm saying? The nigga, like I ain't got nothing bad to say about the nigga. So if you saying, oh, he said, nope, nigga ain't had nothing to do with it. So I will clear that nigga name out. So, we talking this shit. And we talked about it, and then so I dropped the video like Crawford the real boogeyman for those who remember that shit. So I'm like, so nigga hit me up. Y'all can put the pieces together how y'all want to. Like, yeah, man, Mayweather flagging channels for people. I would take that Crawford video down, and so I'm like, so the nigga got me. So I'm usually ahead of the curve, but nigga, I've been driving all day and shit at work and shit and dropping shit off. So I'm like, I take it down. It was these like Saturday, Sunday, I think it was. I can't remember what day it was. I took that video, but I was like, after the interview, I said Crawford the real boogie. It was that same. All this shit happened the same day. It ain't in order though, but it happened the same. It was before the interview he did. It was before the interview he did, but all that happened the same day. So when I heard what I heard from Floyd, and then who told me about the Derek James shit. Then I made the Crawford Boogeyman interview, right? I want to say that's how it went. So nigga was like, he finessed me real quick. But it didn't take me long to catch on. it maybe an hour. I took it down. I put it back up because I didn't delete it. I said, this nigga tried to get down on me. You feel me? You know how it kind of hit you? He tried to get down on me and shit. I said, damn. I said, okay. I was like, game recognized game. So I wasn't even mad at that point. I'm like, okay, he got me. I'm like, cool. You know, nigga got me. I'm like, he put a fast one on your boy. So I'm like, he got me. Got me. So I'm like, all right. So then he did the interview and shit. He came on there and said, you know, the live interview and said, you know, and the person that asked me, like, what you think about the interview? I'm like, man, nigga sound like he on some bitch shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. You know, I don't even know other way to do it. I said, nigga sound cold to me. He like, yeah, that shit did sound, you know, suspect or whatever. Nigga used his words carefully and shit. I can show the text. Like I said, I can put receipts up, but I won't do it. So I'm like, so we like, cool. So we all, you know, like, you know, I think we like went off air or some shit and maybe we chopped it up a little bit with World Breaker. I can't remember. So then like that Monday, matter of fact, I'm going to go on that Monday, they did a Trill Boxing Talk episode, right? So the nigga get to talking shit. So I sent it to two people I sent it to. One motherfucker, he got a channel, and we you know, he got a channel. And nope. I ain't said, yeah, one motherfucker got a channel. And I said, what you think about this? You know what I'm saying? I said, you know, watch to this point, and I sent it to my mans and shit, right? I sent it to my mans, and he said, man, yeah, man, fuck that, you ain't got to send that to me. I seen that shit. I said, he said, like, hey, man, fuck them niggas, man. You know, he didn't amp the nigga up a little bit, like, man, them niggas sound like they coming at you. And I told him, I basically gave him a rundown, both of them. He was like, man, other niggas like, man, yeah, F them niggas, oh, you know, them niggas on some bitch ass shit, get them niggas and shit. So I was like, you know what? I was like, man, fuck it. I think it may have been a whole week to that point. Matter of fact, it was the following Saturday I decided to do it. Because the nigga just kept talking shit the whole week, nigga. And he just kept talking shit. Everything I would speak on my channel, the nigga just kept talking shit. And I would be like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, Tevin can beat Lomachenko. And they'd be talking about the sky's red and the fish is blue. And the nigga just come out there and be like, yeah, you know, niggas saying that this fat pregnant whole tank could beat Lomachenko. He could beat Ukrainian Jesus. We could beat white Jesus, whatever you call him. So I'm like, all right, bro. You know how you kind of like, all right, bro. You know, all right, maybe this is a coinkydink. You know what I'm saying? Then the nigga said niggas wanted to, they don't, you know, I hustle. You know, I just know how to hustle this shit on the streets, nigga. I ain't gonna switch up. I'm gonna hustle this shit until I can't hustle it no more and shit. And I'm like, he said niggas want to talk about Kevin Hart or some shit he said about making another video. And I'm like, all right, bro. You know, I'm at the point like, I'm like, all right, bro. You feel me? I'm like, all right, you know, I ain't about to be like Mother Teresa in this bitch. And he said some other shit, right? And I can't remember what was the tipping point, but that following Saturday, I said, you know what, dog? I just said, fuck that. You know how you at work, you got time on your hands. I'm thinking like, I'm like, man, I said, this nigga done did this shit to me. This nigga been hating on my channel. This nigga been doing this. This nigga been doing that. This nigga been on this whole shit. They did this, that, whoopty blam to me and shit. I said, you know what? I said, right down here. I remember that day now. I had the day off. It was a Saturday. I always had Saturday, so I had the day off. And it was it hadn't rained yet. Miles outside. My girl, she was still working her other job. She was asleep. Or she might have went out for her nails. That's what it was. She called it lift for her nails. And I came back in. I said, you know what, dog? I said, ain't no nigga. I ain't letting no nigga play me like no hoe. I said, internet in person, like the nigga beat my ass, like nigga, at least I go down swinging. You feel me? They said at a certain point as you become a boy to a teenager. At some point, nigga, like T.I. said, a lot of niggas don't understand. Like I die for this respect, whatever the fuck he said. Like nigga, that's real shit. You know, before I do certain things, nigga, I die before I do certain things, man. You gonna have to kill me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, this nigga ain't about to treat me like no hoe, man. And this is when I had my basement still set up, nigga. My TV I got right there. I'm about to give it away or sell it. I had all my shit hit up. And I said, man, this nigga got me fucked up. I said like Dexo Simon. I said, this nigga got me fucked up. I'm about to get ignorant in this bitch. So I did the video and shit, and I was like, you know what, man? If the video wasn't even supposed to be about what it was about, I ended up changing I think I changed the name. I say, yeah, I'm leaving the, LDBC and, different views, and I don't know what set me off. I just got set. Somebody must have said something. Blue, I mean not Blue, but Blood was in that bitch. Like, yeah, we appreciate it. I understand this shit. And then some. It might have been. I don't know. I just went ignorant. Matter of fact, I did that video and I did another one. I can't remember what happened, but I was like, fuck that nigga, dog. I don't give a fuck niggas like that nigga. He popular or some shit. I was like, man, fuck that nigga. I said he ain't gonna just keep taking shots at me. Niggas didn't said, yeah, he talking shit about. And then he tried to be the nigga the next Monday and take the high road and shit like he ain't had shit to do with it. Man, fuck up out of here, nigga. Like I said before, nigga, I had to get disrespectful in that bitch, nigga. And niggas like, oh, you tripping? You supposed to support our guy Errol Spence and all of this. And it's so many dudes channels that I helped. Like, nigga, like y'all don't even understand, bro. I don't want to take credit for nobody shit, but it's so many niggas shit that I helped, nigga. It's so many niggas shit I had come on here. I had so many niggas come on here and I gave him a helping hand, like, oh, help him get to 1,000 or show love to this nigga. And each last one of them niggas I had on, probably not named Corey Lee. Right? And other than, like, I had my boy Mike and Ty on. They just came on. Shout out to Ty Frost and my boy Mike Tannehill. We used to come. I think they came on twice. I got to get them back on years ago. Other than that, and Dr. Blick, and I can't remember. If I forget a few people, don't take it wrong. But other than them, and, you know, Banco, like, he come on every now and again. But other than the main stuff, every one of them niggas turned their back on me, dog. Every one of them niggas turned their back on me, dog. Ain't that some crazy shit? Every one of them niggas turned their back on me. I guarantee you, dog. It got to the point where it was like damn, like I didn't even know. Like they wouldn't word their channel like, oh, F this. But they be like, yeah, this nigga sent me this. I'm like, damn, that nigga said that. Damn, you said that. Like, come on, man. But obviously you can see where they at, where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And people say, oh, you just treating him like wrong. I say, go watch his channel, nigga. Like, for real, man. Like shit, I helped this nigga out. And you trying to tell me to take the high road. Like, come on. I ain't got no link to that. I don't get it. That one, like, that was small potato shit, dog. Like, that episode, though, one of them, I don't know which one you talking about, but the one where I ain't gonna say nobody that because I ain't got time. But the nigga secretly invited me, and they did not want me on that shit, dog. They did not want me on that shit, bro. They did not want me on that bitch. They did not, nigga. All them niggas was jealous of me on that bitch, nigga. All of them was, nigga. Except for the niggas I fuck with, like Not For Nine or you know, obvious other niggas. But them niggas did not. They hated me, dog. Oh, nigga, I didn't invite you. Oh, nigga, oh, that's my mistake. I thought, no, only time them niggas wanted me on that bitch, dog, is when they wasn't getting no traction and niggas stopped watching. When Savage Boy wasn't on there, or Whack Fight Fan TV wasn't on there, that's the only time, like, oh yeah, invite this nigga, man. We need him for clout. Like, come on, man. That shit crazy. Like, the jealousy was crazy, man. Especially the nigga got so mad. Whack Fight Fan got mad when that nigga was at like 5,000 and the nigga went up. Yeah, your boy, skip. Your boy went up to like 13.5. That nigga was mad. Nigga was sending me shit. He was like, he was like, oh, he up there and I'm down there. Like, nigga, I'm about to get disrespectful. Niggas tell me everything. I just don't spill the beans. He was like, oh, he up there and I'm down here. Nigga, because you do a stream every fucking day, nigga. Videos, nigga. Them streams don't accumulate subscribers and viewerships and shit like that, nigga. Videos get the subscribers, nigga. Videos get the analytics, nigga. Videos is more important than live streams, nigga. He was mad. He all the way up there and I'm down there, nigga. And you putting the nigga Sandwich Boy name in your channel every time, nigga. Man, come on, man. Everything come back to me, nigga. Yo, people tell me shit. Why is that? Why is that? Why is that? He was mad. Well, he was at like 5. He got 78. Sammy's boy, you know, he got all these interviews. How you got all these interviews, nigga? And you can't even fuck with me. A nigga with no... I got one interview with the Javon Sugar Hill from Crump for 5 fucking minutes, nigga. Niggas don't know me for a TV show. They don't know me for interviewing like Tony Harrison. They don't know me from interviewing Emmanuel Stewart when he was live, Austin Trout, Canelo. I ain't got a camera. I ain't rolling around to these fights. But nigga, at the end of the day, how do a nigga like me make it this far? How? How? Nobody co-signed me. Nobody was saying, hey man, shout out to, the boxing clinic or the boxing clinic or more Goodfellas Sports TV. Nobody was saying that shit with a voice. Nigga, I made my own way. You gotta respect it, nigga. I didn't ride Milwaukee's best coattail, nigga. You got a lot of niggas that join the LBC, LBDC, whatever the fuck they call it. They got a lot of niggas that join that shit to get subscribers, nigga. They use them and then they break out and like, boom. Like, nigga, I was a made man before I got over there. I had a rack before I got over there. I might have had 2 racks before I got over there. I was that nigga before. You know what I'm saying? I was that guy before I got over there. I had a following. Didn't pay for nothing, off the muscle. Didn't put 78 name on my shit. Didn't make a name up. Didn't have 100 people following my show. I didn't have that. Didn't know how to use tags. All hustle, no luck. I'm the real all hustle, no luck, nigga. You feel me? I'm the real hustler of the year, nigga. Do niggas know I was working like 80 hours, nigga? A week? 6 days a week, sometimes 7, nigga, at General Motors plant, nigga, Hamtramck, nigga. General Motors plant. I was working 80 hours a year. I was making good ass money. So it wasn't for the money. Because I wasn't making money. It was for the love of the sport of boxing at first. And then I changed to basketball early on. It was for the love of the sports. I ain't do it for the money. I wasn't getting no super chat. One of them niggas said, hey, check out my nigga Goodfella. Nah, bruh. My first 1,000, 2,000, nigga. Me, nigga. Me. And everybody wanted to be my friend or act like they was my friend to figure out what I was doing. Guess what? Never told nobody. Hey, what you use? That's my biggest weapon. I shot you out. These niggas I shot it out like, man, I shot him out more than his man shot him out. When he shot out his man shot him. I was like, never. That's your greatest gift. Keep your shit to yourself. It's your greatest gift. You know what I'm saying? And that shit crazy. It's just to the point. Jerry, he said, why they so jealous of you? I don't get it, man. Because them niggas want to beat me, nigga. Like DJ Quick say. He said they want to beat like Compton. Everybody I drop sources with, nigga. Everybody. If I got an interview from Blue Blood, hey, man, Blue Blood shit. Hey, y'all go check out that nigga. Matter of fact, watch the interview before you watch my video. Bam. Blood had an interview with Walter K or some shit like that. Go check out Blood channel. Bam. He got a new doc out. Bam. Sources. I wasn't just shouting niggas' names out. I was dropping niggas' channels in the links, niggas' articles in the links. All that shit, nigga. All that shit, man. Man, like I said before, man, can't help niggas out, man. Niggas like, yeah, no matter what's the beef going on between me, you and them, we still gonna be cool. Nigga, I knew that was the big, when a nigga told me that, I ain't gonna say no nigga, I knew that was the biggest fucking lie of my life. I done bought a lot of bullshit in my life. You know what I'm saying? I done bought a whole bunch of, dream bitches then got down on a nigga, like, I like, nigga, I thought it, man, nigga, I live and I learn, man. Niggas, like, man, come on, you ain't gonna run game on me. You know, what that nigga Boosie say? He said, when you get money, your boy's gonna get jealous. He said, y'all about to catch the ferry over to the island. I don't know exactly what he said. He said, all of a sudden you get money. Now the niggas want to ride in the yacht. He want to ride in the ferry behind you. You know they talking about you. You know how Boosie said. He said, they talking about you. That's how it go. Like, nigga, any nigga that's trying to play both sides, nigga, come on, man. Come on, you think a nigga over there like, hey, man, nigga CJ, man, nigga whole ass nigga, man. He keep going at Errol Spence, and he just a sucker, man. Fuck that nigga. What you think your man's over there saying, dog? Real talk. Yeah, man, he tripping, dog, man. He all right, man, but yeah, man, he just going too hard on Earl, man. I don't agree with every, but he get over here. Oh, man, yeah, man, that nigga Errol Spence is a sucker. He's a buster. Oh, man. That nigga like peanut butter and jelly without the jelly or without the bread. Nigga, you already know how it go, man. You know what I'm saying? You already know how I go, bro. You already know how. Oh yeah, I go. Yeah, nigga, nah, man. Like Boosie said, he said they talking about you. Anybody that's a mutual enemy, cool with a mutual enemy, you got to watch them niggas, man. Or playing in the middle, like, oh, I'm out, man. Play. You ain't on my side. You can just go over there. You know. That's what them niggas is, man. They keep calling me about this damn car shit. I'm gonna get some fuck. I'm gonna redo my shit. I got a whole butt. You know. That's just what it is, man. You can't. Like I said, I don't trust none of these niggas, man. For real, man. Don't, man. What that nigga Future say? Don't trust none of these bitches. You gotta be cautious. Rotations is that song. But I'm out of here, man. Let me get tap out of here, man. Appreciate the love, support. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share videos. I've been on way too. How long I've been on? Woo, way too long, nigga. But hey, I'm out of here, man. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, man, I don't give a fuck. They can say whatever they want to say, man. That's just how the game go. That's how the game go. Tell them niggas like where you lie at though. Like where you tell a lie at. That's why we getting niggas at. Oh no, you know, but eat a dick. Y'all know what it is.